Hey folks, good morning. Mr. Cheshire Cat with a 2-month sub. Whoa, my face. Thanks for the resub, Mr. Cheshire Cat. Appreciate it. Hey Tingus, hey Grave, hey Chaos Chemist. Good morning, guys. We also had a couple off-stream subs from City Watch and Dunu4. Thanks, guys, for the love, even when I'm not here. Hey Zeroshio, hey Varthrax. I'm doing fine, guys. How about you this morning? There's some weird pink monster on my screen. That's okay. Alright, there we go. I'm back, says Tingus. Well, hello, Tingus. Welcome back. Morning, Mr. Cheshire. Morning, Sans Noir. Hey, Cadence, I'm so sick. Oh, sorry, man. I was sick last week, too. I feel like I'm finally clear of it. Got a haircut today I'm excited about. First stream I'm able to catch in a while. Well, welcome back, Crisano. Appreciate it. Hey, Selenas. Hey, Jumpy. Hey, that guy, Zask guy. Thanks for the nice emote. Good morning, everyone.
Welcome.
Whoa.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
My favorite work morning stream. Thanks for all the great streams, Regis.
Hey, Zeroshio, dude. Thank you for the 2-month resub with a $5 sub. That's insane. Appreciate it so much. Hey, Regis, can you respond? Yeah, Dizzy, I can. Good morning, Dizzy. How's it going? Hey, Flo G. Hey, Guo Yu Hao. Thanks for the kind words. Hey, Green Moles. Hey, Eric. Brital. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Check out my arena deck. Sure, Tingus. Let's take a look. How much is this going to anger me? Because it's amazing.
Good morning, Regis.
God, that was so beautiful. She said that so excitedly. Good morning, Regis. Good morning to you, James Virex, man. I hope you're doing well. It's kind of silly. I still get to cast all of these spells despite the counter spell he hit me with.
MRGLE. MRGLE. MRGLE.
I think that's supposed to say Murgle, Murgle, Murgle. Thanks, Zeroshio, dude, for the 250 bits. That's insane, guys. Thanks for the fast start this morning on the cheer train. Let's see Tingus's deck. What is it? 72.7, Frostless Jaina, Firelance Portal, Dragonfire Potion, Raza. What? Raza plus Frostless Jaina is insane. Kazakis too? Oh my word. This is way better than 72.7. Oh my god. Cabal Courier. Pretty good deck, Tingus. Have fun, buddy. Get us some wins. Do it proud. What deck is this? This is Big Druid. We don't really have a turn 8, but I also just need to make sure I don't die. So I'm going to do everything I can to clear the board here against Secret Mage. He got off to a slow start, thankfully, so I think we'll be okay. I mean, clearly we're going to roll into Ysera Deathwing soon. Big Druid, last night I was like, let's play some Hearthstone. And I decided to play some Hearthstone while in bed, hanging out with the lady, and oh boy, that is something I do not have an answer for. Crap. I'm gonna just preemptively hit that to set up like a Ysera trade or a UI if we somehow top deck Innervate, which would be amazing. Why didn't we use an Innervate? Why is this showing 2 still? I feel like my deck is, yeah, my deck is not updating. Why is my deck tracker not working, guys? It's not updating in real time. I don't know why. We'll see how it goes next game. Fortunately, we might just be dead before Ysera becomes relevant, because we're going to take at least 10 damage. Thank God that wasn't Mirror Entity, but we didn't have a choice. Oh, your title didn't update. Oh, it should have. Crap. It's supposed to update when I start the stream. Thanks for the heads up, Cadence. Let's see if that fixes it. Did it update it now? Seems like it might have. My deck tracker wasn't working either. Extra mouse as well? Was the extra mouse only there when I was playing around, or was the extra mouse there constantly? I'm assuming it was just there when I was playing around. Oh, we're dead. Like I feared. Can't leave a bit of Tide drop for 3 turns and expect to succeed in Hearthstone. It's good now. Okay. I think the extra mouse shows up whenever I tab out to my stream controls. My mouse has no power, so I'm using some precious data to stop by and wish you a great stream. Oh no, your house has no power. That's a very different thing. Thanks, Samadude. I appreciate it. Don't waste too much of your data, man. Hey, Elmo Jin. How's it going? Hope it's going well. What is your hairstyle? I don't really know if it has a name. It's just the Regis. You'd probably call it like a quiff. Q-U-I-F-F, if you're gonna call it anything. Look up a quiff. Q-U-I-F-F. Not to be confused with other similar sounding words. There's also the word coiffed, but that is not the name of the hairstyle. But also related to hair. A coiffed hair. But that's spelled with a C. Quiff is spelled with a Q. Hipster pompadour, yeah, it's not quite as tight as what you'd call pompadour usually. Pompadour you would think of as more like, well, you could call it a pompadour, I guess. I think of a pompadour as more rounded and well-defined, as opposed to a quiff, but I don't really know. I don't actually use any of these words when I'm getting my hair cut, by the way. I just explain what I want. So, my rank is higher than you. Cool, congrats, man. Have fun climbing. Good luck. There are 2,066 people with higher ranks than me right now. In fact. Do you think Control Warrior's worth the build? Managed to pull a Grom yesterday. Be hard to substantiate Control Warrior right now, I think. Oh, I have to kill that, unfortunately. Sucks. Because I don't get to ramp, but I can't let him nourish. He might just be feigning it, but it doesn't matter, I have to do it. There's just no choice. Right, not gangster pompadour. Sure, if you, yeah, I guess if you put the hipster tag in front of it, anything starts to qualify, right? So yeah, you're right, hipster pompadour is true. That's fair. Hey Reese, what legendary would you craft in Wild? I don't play enough Wild to really say, but looking at the data, we can probably get a little bit of a feel for it. So for instance, if we go to cars on hsreplay.net, we go into ranked Wild. The number 1 legendary in ranked Wild is Reno Jackson. The number 2 is Kazakis. Number 3 is Patches. Number 4 is Blood Mage. Number 5 is Emperor Thorison. So I would craft those cards in roughly that order. Sylvana's so good she got kicked out of Standard. Apparently she's not that good in... well, she's like top 10, it looks like, probably. Sylvanas is in 12.7% of Wild decks. Less than Anduin, Raza, N'Zoth, Bran. The other people I did not mention. Holy crap, dude. Chill. Wow. Okay. He made the right move here to go, like, wide against me. It's really smart. Hopefully we can clean up with a swipe after he takes some bad trades here. Or otherwise we're going to be in a pickle. Whenever you're playing Jade against Big Druid, if that ever happens to you guys, I'll just tell you, try to ramp your Jades. It's a much more reliable plan than ramping your mana. You're not going to out-ramp a Big Druid, but you can certainly out-Jade a Big Druid. Oh my god. Exactly like this. Just go for raw minion value, and you'll win the game. It's very, very hard for a Jade Druid to do all this stuff, unless I top deck Deathwing, in which case, we'll be fine. I don't know why this still isn't working. It's very, very frustrating. So, if we Yashiraj, Innervate, Earthen Scales, he has 15, 17... No, that's not how that math works. 22. We'll be at 21 health. So we would have to hit a taunt, and that's... We've already played one Primordial Drake, so we have kind of a 1 and 2 chances to do that. 2 out of... I don't know why my deck tracker's not updating, by the way. This is really frustrating. 2 out of 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a 33% chance to hit a taunt, which would keep me alive. We can go for the Deathwing Dragonlord Earthen Scales play to theoretically live 15, 19, 22, 23. No, that gives me 23 health, so that's not actually the right line. It has to be this. And we have to hit a taunt. And we need it to be Lich King. That's not a taunt, that's game. You'll get Lich King, don't worry. Okay, Tingus, sure, I won't worry. Hey MLTG, how's it going? Regis, you are in legend. Good job. Thanks, Mantis, man. I appreciate it. What site did you say? hsreplay.net. It's probably my favorite Hearthstone site ever. KOTR says, yeah, I'm watching on both YouTube and Twitch. Nice, man. Why didn't play Malygos? I don't have Malygos in my deck or hand. But why don't I play Malygos? He's just not that helpful, I don't think. I know that we had a swipe in hand, and you could argue he's helpful now, but it's really hard to make all that stuff line up, in my experience. Did he just miss lethal? What? Okay. Well, now there's a chance I get out of this again with a Lich King. What just happened? Oh, that's not good. I pulled one of my taunts out. That's a problem. Oh, I wish I had a second Innervate. Oh my god, I wish I had a second Innervate. Give me Lich King! Are we still just dead to Lich King? Yeah, we're still dead to Lich King. Doesn't even matter. How did he miss... How did he miss lethal there? That's so weird that he traded into the 3-3. Is he gonna do it again? Why do you trade into the 3-3 but not Yashiraj? It's so strange. What a weird thing. The majestic beard is back. Yeah. What a weird sequence of events we're seeing here. I just kind of want to watch this unfold now. What's gonna happen? Why are we seeing this? He still has lethal. There you go. You found it. Good job, buddy. You got it, Diogo. Well done, Diogo. We need you to get there, buddy. If that was an extended BM, it was an incredibly risky one. Because we could have hit... I guess we'd already... No, we hadn't used an Innervate. We could have Innervated another Earthen Scales and stabilized there with a Lich King and won the game easy. So that was very brave. Well, my internet ain't working. Sorry, Thingus, dude. Regis, who are you? Regis. You kind of answered your question, Jeebus. I don't know how to... I don't know how to answer that. I have over 3,000 dust. What deck should I craft? I don't know. There's always Prince Rogue. It's pretty solid. Zoo Warlock is pretty cheap. I don't really think Raza Priest is a good craft right now, honestly. You could also go for Murloc Paladin. It's pretty solid. Underrated deck right now, as always. Well, not as always. There was a while it was correctly rated. Here's Asmo's list. I used to have this exact list, but cut Alexstrasza. I thought she was useless. I added Eddie Sarah instead. And otherwise, this is the identical list to mine. Just one card off. Alexstrasza basically never works. There's like one game out of 30 she gives you lethal, and like one game out of 50 she keeps you alive. Because it's really more about building a giant board as opposed to cheesing out 14 health, right? So that's my experience, at least. Azuma clearly has a different experience, but the game is also very different at rank 100 less than it is at rank 2280. And yes, this is the beautiful, beautiful ramp. Incredible ramp so far. Last night I had a game where I hit, I was coin Wild Growth into Jade Blossom, into Nourish, into Innervate, Ultimate Infestation, I think? Or maybe there was something in between there, but I had like the perfect dream curve. Regis, you are the reason I like Hearthstone. Thanks, Jeebus. That's awesome, man. Playing Yashiraj without a prayer to Almighty Binbrode. You're right. That was a mistake. That was our biggest misplay so far. Really nice curve. This is big priest, unfortunately, so if he hits Barnes here, we just lose. Probably. Well, I've beaten big priest before, but it's not easy. It can be tough, especially if they hit the obsidian statues instead of the other stuff. Obsidian statues are really bad at killing your own minions, and we need our minions to...
Expansion is coming soon.
She didn't say TM. That's sad. No trademark. Yeah, jerks, dude, it's crazy. The expansion is being announced this week. This week. I think this is better than the ramp again. Just get the threat out there. We need to apply pressure if this is Big Priest. We don't really have much to combo with the ATS right now except for the swipe, but it's okay. If we hit an Ultimate Infestation soon, yeah, that sucks. That's tough. What do we want that to be? That's not so bad. We can swipe. Probably swipe Wrath on Lich King, just trade this in and hit him for 7. I don't think we care if the Barnes lives or not. The real problem is the next thing, right? It's not these, it's the next thing. It's when he resummons a Yashiraj that we're in trouble. So we need this board to be sizable. That's unfortunate. This stuff will all just die to Dragonfire Potion. Hey, that's a cool card. Useless right now, but cool. So what do I need to win here? It's gonna be really hard to win this game. Ultimate Infestation's okay. He can trade Dragonfire to clear, but at least he doesn't play anything. UI is probably the best draw. Maybe a Yashiraj actually is better, but that plays into Shadow Reaper Anno in a little bit. Can she read Unicode? Probably not. Yeah, seems that way. Okay. It's a big guy. I get it. He's big. We see he's big. Ugh, these are the guys I can't beat. These are just so annoying to deal with. I think we just lose here. We don't have what we need to win this game. I guess we can just pray that there's no board wipe and go ham here with minions. We still haven't killed Yashiraj, though, is the problem. But if he doesn't have a board clear, we could maybe just kill him, right? We have 14, 18, 20, 26 damage on board. Might as well go ahead and use this too. What difference does it make? It's possible, but it's very, 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 very unlikely that we have a way to win this. It's gonna be real hard. I kind of wish Barnes... Well, maybe not. I was gonna say, if Barnes actually pulled the minion out of your deck, but transformed it into a 1/1, that would be a such more balanced card. Because creating a copy, like, leaves it in there, you know? But if you pulled the actual minion out, that would be far more balanced. You'd never get the Yashiraj. You'd never get the big Tintin. You'd only ever have the 1/1 version. That might be too late for that. I mean, Barnes is about to rotate out, so it's not like it's relevant now. If it's this pirate expansion, they'll lose half their customers overnight. Yeah, maybe. JD Frost says, it'd be funny everyone thinks it's pirates and it ends up being Naga. Could be both, I think. I think it'll just be seas related, much like the new WoW expansion is supposed to be. All Naga related and South Sea related and stuff. Hey, Regis seen Stranger Things too. Yeah, I finished it. It's pretty crazy. Oh my god, are you serious, dude? How many Yashirajas does one man need? Oh, that is a win condition. Interesting. 25, so we're not dead to the board.
No spoilers or I will cry.
No, I would never spoil you. And if anybody spoils in chat, they should be immediately banned. So keep that in mind as well, jerks. You have that power, so that's all you, man. God. If we just top-decked this, we almost would have won. Like, we can still win, but... Does he have no minions left in deck? Did I interpret that correctly based on the way these worked? Did this one not pull anything? Like, this one pulled the Yashiraj, but this one didn't pull anything, right? So I don't think he's got any... All of his minions are in hand, which means he can't play a minion. They're all... Well, he can play Lich King. He can play the Lich King, exactly. But he has to trade into the board if he doesn't want to die here. And then if he Lich Kings, he can't heal face. So he made Greater Healing Potion and trade into the board instead. And by the way, I know I could have traded into this Tintu, but why? If I'm planning on Deathwinging anyway, what does it matter? If I'm planning on killing with Ultimate Infestation, what does it matter? There's a, oh, Spirit Lash will certainly keep you alive. But it might be a little early to Deathwing if he's actually got all minions in hand. Changes the math a little bit. Changes the calculus. These trades for him are hilariously bad. I don't think we have to Deathwing at all now. I think we can just Ultimate Infestation and trade. In a weird way, we've got to where he can only play one minion per turn, right? So... we're in a position to kind of just win the game legitimately now. We could do 7 to face right now. He can play one minion per turn. A handful of them are taunts, of course. How many cards do I have? 9. Okay, let's just see what happens. God, that was close to a win if it wasn't for the Spirit Lash. That's silly. Not a spoiler, but I really liked Will's mother's boyfriend. Yeah, that's Sean Astin. He's a famous person. He's been in a lot of stuff. Hey, Mataru, dude, how's it going? This is a pretty crazy game so far. Are more coins innervates still useful? Yeah, in this deck in particular. Not in most of your decks, but in this deck they're incredibly important, actually. For a couple reasons. Number one is you have a lot of 10 cost cards that are really, really good with Earthen Scales. So you can drop a Deathwing Dragonlord, Innervate in Earthen Scales, and heal for 13. That's a really powerful play. Same thing with Ultimate Infestation. It helps you to burn a card from your hand so that you don't overdraw like a madman. So it's really good with Ultimate Infestation. It's also just sometimes really important to get out like a 10-drop or a Lich King or something a little bit ahead, so you kind of cheat your mana curve just a tad. And that's very, very powerful. I don't see any sort of lethal opportunity here, but I think we can just Deathwing Dragonlord, and if he decides to kill it, can he kill it without... Can he kill it and Shadow Reaper Anduin? I don't think so. Dragonfire Potion and stuff doesn't work. I don't want him to be able to clear my board after... Well, he wouldn't be able to anyway, because it's going to be Primordial Drake and Ysera. So it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter at all. I mean, yes, also a Deathwing, but... Well, he runs Medivh and his big priest. That seems risky. It's not a very good Barnes... Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. It's from my Mind Vision. Wow, he Mind Visioned a Medivh. Holy crap. This guy's a baller. I love Tice's stream, but you really meant to say this is stream. That's hilarious that it actually spelled Tice. That's great. I still don't get why they have to rotate cards. They don't have to, but they think it's good for the game, or alternatively, they think it makes them a lot of money. So, in either scenario, that's why they do it. There's no way he can clear a board full of Primordial Drakes, right, guys? We want this to die. We're going to summon a Ysera, 2 Primordial Drakes. How does he clear that? We're even going to hero power down the Malfurion with a Malfurion the Pestilent, or excuse me, the Medivh with a Malfurion the Pestilent. This is like an insane turn. We don't have any sort of lethal, do we? We don't run silences or anything, so I don't think so. How does a priest clear this board? I just don't know how you clear this board. Maybe if he stole a Deathwing from us, I guess. That would be one way to do it. But I don't see how you do it. If you Anduin, you don't clear anything but Deathwing. 1 Shadow Word Death over here, but how do you kill these 4 attack minions as a priest? I just don't see it. I have no idea what's left in my deck, because Deck Tracker is dead today. What is that about? Tinkus, what did you say you did to fix it? Mine's like updated, I think. I don't know how to fix it. It's just a deck list today. You should play a meme combo deck. Well, I want to try hard a little bit. I was climbing ranks a lot with this deck last night. I climbed from... I was at like 2,900 and I climbed up to 1,600 last night with this deck, and I wanted to play it some more. I really, really like big greedy druid decks like this that aren't Jade. So... that's why I'm wanting to play it. Pint-Size Horror? Oh, yeah, you're right. Pint-Size Horror is one way to do it. Yeah, Pint-Size plus Horror would definitely get there. That would be sad. Maybe restart it? I don't know, maybe so. I don't guess he has that combo, or maybe he's really slow rolling me. Makes sense. I appreciate you waiting until the last second. I mean, it's not kind of you. So I need like a swipe to soften these up for these 4 attack dudes. Do I have any way to get through this reasonably well? No. Can Wrath 1. Innervate. Ugh. There's no need to draw cards at this point. Like, it's just not going to do me anything. Okay. It's the most annoying thing in history. Probably. They're right up there with the most annoying thing in history. I needed this to be damaged. I really needed this to be Nightmare or Ysera Awakens. Because I'm afraid my board's going to get cleared, and then we're not going to have what we need to do the damage here. He has like all minions in hand. He hasn't played any of them. He has like Lich King, Ysera, maybe another Obsidian statue. I can't remember how many he's played. I don't know. Good day, Regis. Happy to see you streaming. Thanks, Krovig, man. Good morning.
Yeah, those druid cards are really annoying, aren't they? Greater than underscore greater than.
Greater than underscore greater than. I agree, Jokes. Such annoying druid cards. Well, they're more annoying when you don't expect to have to play around them, I guess. There it is. There's what we were looking for. How does he kill Deathwing here, though, if that happens? We just kill him with Deathwing, right? We have 17 with Deathwing. Oh, has he got enough damage after that? After that thing hit? Did that not go off? He's just dead Deathwing. Cool. Yay. And I have 58 health. Did he pull out Lich King from a Yashiraj? No, I think he pulled out only a Lich King from... No, he did pull out Lich King from Yashiraj, you're right. Wasn't that at the beginning? He barnsed into the little Yashiraj and we killed the Lich King with a swipe. Yeah, you're right. He may have been out of minions almost, except for Ysera. And I think Ysera was probably too slow to ever play. I don't know how that game... That's a weird game to win. I don't know how we ended up winning that without using a Deathwing. How did we find the removal to kill all that stuff? I don't even remember. It's just like, his hand was just dead, I think, for a lot of turns. I guess I know why, because he was forced to trade his Yashirajas into like 3/3s and stuff. Because we put enough face pressure on that he had to play defensively with Yashiraj. See you, Mighty Rai, dude. Just got here, as far as I know, but have a good day, man. Been away for a couple weeks. What's new, says Bruno. Oh, not much, man. Same old, same old. Been playing a lot of the dual class arena. That's about it. Okay, at least I have a couple pieces of ramp, but they're not quick. We need a Wild Growth or a Jade Blossom stat. Wild Growth or Jade Blossom incoming? No. Crap, this is another big priest. Ra's a priest ever hero powers on 2. They always have something to play. I'm sick of all the big priests. I hate playing against the stack. It's really hard for me. And my deck. I always feel like we're not in a position to win. Maybe if we dodge Barnes, we'll be much better off, but... They just have so many good answers to threats. Deaths are good, Anduin is good against really big boards. Seems like he doesn't have a Barnes, though. That's good news. Give me some time to get Ysera out.
Bits, bits, bits. Oh, yeah, bits.
What? Sorosio, dude, thanks for the 250 bits. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Why does Hearthstone have way better quality on Twitch than YouTube? Should be exactly the same on my end. Maybe tweak the settings on YouTube. I don't know. I'm spitting out the same feed to both, so it's the platform. I play Raza Priest and pass till 4 sometimes. Well, yeah, that's not a great hand though. We can intervate Ysera here if we want. That slows down our ultimate infestation, but Ysera is so good against Priest. It might be worth it. She's just going to give me so much value in the long run.
Aha!
Sure. That's just fine. Mind Vision? What does he run? That's a 1-mana spell there that he's thinking about. This is still better. I know it leaves me a little flat on 9, but we can get a Ysera card to play, or we can get Primordial Drake unlocked too. Dream is actually not too terrible. Because we could kill his first Eternal Servitude if he Barnes, or if he Shadow Essence is here. Which he's almost certainly going to have a Shadow Essence at this point. Yeah, so we'll just stream it. Oh, no we won't. I take that back. We will just kill that. That is so clutch for me. Alright, that's damage. I like that, honestly. We'll probably just Yashiraj this next turn. Oh, he's going to clear this one. That's what we were scared of last game that never came. Yeah, this is a Yashiraj turn, I think. It's a little bad. It's a little bad against Anduin on 8 though. And if we get like Deathwing Dragonlord, it doesn't help us any because we don't have another dude. But if I UI, I burn a ton of cards. I guess we do it and just pray that he doesn't have it. Yeah, really would prefer. He's gonna Anduin. He's fiddling Anduin right now. He's fiddling it up there. Told you. I read something about that. Is the new arena fun? Yeah, it's really cool. Hey, Tanku Zaza, how's it going, man? This is so bad. Like, all of our dragons are out of order. He hit the Anduin on 2 big dudes. Like, this is how we lose this game. There's Shadow or Death. Oh, not Shadow or... Well, he could still Death, I guess. Okay. That's a perfect dream target. Oh my god. This is the dream. We're actually living the dream. We don't need to armor here. Let's arguably we should have Wild Growth first, but there's literally no 8-drop I would play over the Lich King. There's 0 things I would do. Well, we could have cooned, I guess. that might have actually helped, to be honest. That could have made the difference. Yeah, I'd certainly rather these attack, because they... Wait, can we get through that without, Ysera awakens Wrath to clear it without healing him, but then these are almost guaranteed to die. Well, I could take like a 50-50, but I really want to get value out of these. How much is it worth? I want to increase the likelihood that these get to attack, right? Like, I don't want one of the attacking minions to die. I think this is worth it. Just make it like a 50-50. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. We get the Lich King draw again. Perfect! Ah. I mean, this is cool against Big Priest, but I want pressure right now. I want damage. So he can probably Death and Hero Power down Lich King at this point. Dragonfire Potion doesn't hurt that, but he has Death, I'm sure. Servitude. It's just Barnes and a statue here. Okay. Could really use that second Dream, guys. I don't think we can kill him outright, can we? Maybe? No, not quite. How do we not have a single dragon in hand here at this point? These guys are so awkward to deal with. So awkward to deal with. We can just kill it outright, but I don't think we have a way to summon a minion first. Could just UI face. We burn a lot of cards. Take a 50-50 here, but if I do, my turn is just useless. Let's see what I get here. Cheat minion like Mire Keeper would be amazing. Just something. Hopefully this dies, of course. I could have actually summoned that for free, I suppose, guaranteed, and kept it alive, but I prefer the 12 attack dude living, because it threatens lethal better. Another one. Well, this one we probably just suicided too. At this point, Deathwing Dragonlord has gotten his value. Let's just play Ultimate Infestation. Actually, let's Innervate Earthen Scales it to just get some armor for free here and empty our hand for the UI. Clearly we don't care about the buff, but... Smart, Regis. Innervate Earthen Scales to set up the UI. Did it out of order. You have to Earthen Scales and then Innervate. So genius. So smart, guys. I'm like a genius. I'm like such a genius. I'm so smart. You guys can't even read my plays. They're happening at such a high level. Oh, another one of those. Who would ever guess that was going to happen? We've only faced 12 of those. Can we just wait a turn, maybe? What's left? What does he have left? He's played like 75 of these. Imagine how much better off we'd be with a 5/5 on board, and I actually don't know if we'd be that much better off. I think we can go ahead and Doom Pact this one. Seems okay. We're gonna burn some stuff, but it's okay. Actually, really good burns. Wow, that's perfect. Calculated. That's right. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, he runs free from Amber too. This greed. Not everybody does. Some people do, some people don't. But he does. Well, that's not that bad. We could clear it with Swipe Ysera Awakens, but I think we'll just, and if I UI, I burn a card, though. Can I afford to burn a card? I don't know if I can. We kind of need every answer here to win this game, I think. Could maybe Doom Pact. I mean, that also burns me a card, of course, but the problem also with UI is that I'm almost out of cards. I think these are kind of dead, unless they represent lethal. This is 9 damage to his face, which is really valuable. I don't want to lose that either. Maybe I just tank a turn, set up a better Doom Pact later. I don't know. I'm kind of out of stuff. So glad Priest is still being played. I guess I was hoping that something would change in the 2 weeks I was away. No. Not quite. Deck Tracker's not tracking his cards either, which is frustrating because I can't keep track of... It's like old school Hearthstone here. I'm actually having to try. It's nice. Greater healing potion. That's fine, really. It's not going to impact the game probably too much. I'm either going to win with a giant board or not. Okay. Well, I wish I had burned that. That's garbage. I don't really know how to win this. Sarah Awakens plus Swipe is a little better now, I guess. Still not particularly good, though.
Wow, almost like us mobile players. Welcome back to reality without your fancy extra tools to make games easier.
I know, right? I played for years without a deck tracker at all. I really only started the deck tracker stuff for the stream and for videos. People always ask for it. It's back to the old times. It makes you better, though. It's very easy. It's easy to be. It's easier to be better, I should say. It doesn't make you better, but you don't have to think quite so much, right? What is left in my deck? I don't even know. We have a Yashiraj, but it's not going to pull anything. We have a Medivh, which actually is really valuable. The problem is, it's hard to cast UI with Medivh, right? Because we'll burn so many cards and fatigue out. Hey, Regis, you said you will talk about the expansion on Friday. Will there be an announcement for the expansion? Yeah, it's going to be announced at BlizzCon on Friday, Citrix. Okay. Don't really have an answer for that either. I mean, look at this. All card draw spells left. So annoying. We can't Deathwing. He has Shadow or Death, and that's our last out. So I don't... That's not going to help me. Maybe Spreading Plague to Save some health here. I really want a Spreading Plague after Medivh, though. I guess we have to stay alive. I don't see any outs. How is this going to live for 2 turns? It has to live to attack twice. It's just not going to happen. Yeah. Good job saving the health, buddy. You did it. So did I just straight up cast Innervate first and then Earthen Scales, guys? Is that what happened? I don't even... Clearly I wasn't paying all that much attention. This is going to burn the Medivh 100% of the time. Not the other card. Oh, Malfurion. Did we already play Medivh? Did we summon Medivh? I think we summoned a Medivh. I don't even think we have a Medivh. No, I think we innervated at Earthen Scales. I'm pretty sure I played both. I don't think I would have been talking about it otherwise. Oh, great. So Deathwing's not even going to help. Awesome. No, we don't even... Waiting on this Medivh that we don't even have. Ah, great. Perfect. I've been waiting on Medivh as my last out. It's not even there. I think we summoned him from Yashiraj. I think that was our Shadow Rebrand on white turn. So, clearly we could have played that better. I don't actually think we still won, even on the Innervate Earthen Scales turn, but I think we could have won if we hadn't played into Anduin as hard. I sort of said, well, let's just think, he probably doesn't have it. Even though I thought he did. Because his hand seemed clunky. So even though we made the read, we kind of played into it anyway. I think we would have won that game if we had played something else into that turn. I think to win that game, you need to not play your 4 attack minions together to play out of Horror. And you need to not play 5+ attack minions together. So in other words, you need to stagger. You need like Ysera and the Lich King. Or you need Primordial Drake and Deathwing Dragonlord. You know, or you need Medivh and Ysera. You don't want to ever do 2 things that line up into both kinds of removal. Well, we're going to get another shot, it looks like. It's the same guy, right? Yeah. I think that'll help. Okay. No coin, though, actually makes this ramp a little awkward. Of course, you can't control what Yashiraj grabs. Like, he could have grabbed a 4-attack minion, right? He grabbed Medivh. But that's the most likely outcome. So I don't know how much we could have really played around that. Okay. This ramp is just crazy. We might need to save some of it, though, for card draw if we don't hit, like a UI. This into this is a pretty powerful turn. Are we going to get this out before the Anduin turn? I think so, but does he have coined Barnes? If so, I think we still just lose. Huh, he didn't coin the Barnes. Wild. Wild and wacky stuff. What is that about? I'm trying to read that and I don't know how. We definitely don't need this for ramp. So, Regis, are you happy or sad that you're streaming for so long at the end of the week? I'm happy to stream, but I'm not doing the 10-hour stream at the end of the week, if that's what you're suggesting, Krovik. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. The 10-hour stream, I promise, will be coming when the actual expansion hits, right? There's no reason to stream for 10 hours at the end of the week. There's nothing to stream. When the expansion launches, though, I'll do a 10-hour stream. Because there's actual Hearthstone to be played. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant, yeah. But again, not this week. In a month. Yeah, let's just summon a slime and... Well, let's draw 3 cards first, I guess, right?
Previous December releases have been on the 1st and the 8th. A Monday in 2014 and a Thursday in 2016.
That's actually really good for me to know. That's very... I hope to God it doesn't come out the week after the 8th. I don't know what that is, but I really need it to come out. I really, really want the expansion to come out between... Yeah, that would be perfect. So the 7th or, like, the 4th. That week is great because the fiancé is on vacation. She's going to be visiting her family. So if the expansion comes out then, I'm going to have so much time to make stuff, to make content. So we can actually go heavy now because we know he does not have Anduin yet. So we can just go totally insane here. And what do we want to get here? I guess Deathwing. Ysera would be fine. Yeah, Ysera's cool. Whatever. Dragonfire Potion trade does kill the Yashiraj, but then these two live. We hit him for 11. Ysera is still alive as well, of course. What is that? Silence on Ysera. Okay. Interesting. What is this going to be? What is going to happen right now? Huh. Very confused. Now that is a weird turn. That felt like a weird turn to me. 17, 21, 25, 26. God, we can almost just kill him. Do I just play Malfurion and hit face for 3 here? I think so. Just Wrath and Malfurion. Or we can't do both, I guess. So just Wrath and Malfurion to set up. Because we're going to get another minion off Yashiraj. Malfurion just gives me repeatable damage, which is very, very powerful. I don't know if these dudes run Potion of Madness, but I don't really care. And I'm going to Wrath instead of Hero Power because you need an empty hand sometimes in this deck, right? You don't want to have a huge hand because of Ultimate Infestation. I don't care about the face damage so much. So, he might still have the coin for Anduin. I don't remember, to be honest. I have no idea. But if he does, we have so much damage. 7, 11, 13 damage. So I think we'd be 1 off if we were to Anduin. So they do run Potion of Madness. Glad I didn't summon the poison dudes. Regis, are you getting a BlizzCon virtual ticket? Yeah, I already have it. So yes, definitely. 100%. This has to be a guaranteed lethal, right? It just has to be. Maybe not now, actually. I think we just trade swipe and it's guaranteed. Nightmare. Oh no, it's not guaranteed because he heals. Always forget about the heal. Crap. It's gonna heal for a mountain of damage. I cannot push through it now without healing him a ton. It's a good nightmare. I think we honestly just trade in hero power. There's no way to get through it. Well, actually, no. Swipe does save me a lot of health on him. It might give us lethal if it kills the Yashiraj. Let's play this first and swipe and hero power. We should probably end up with a lethal. I think. Did we get there? We got there. Woo, cool. Woo, cool. Is Nightmare end of turn or beginning? It's the start of his turn. The start of his turn. Cool. So I don't want to play that guy again. We're gonna hold on this on this queue for a second. 899 wins with Druid. Jeez, without Jades, by the way, too. Hey, Regis, are you? Oh, I already answered that. Jades, I'm blocking. There's no Jades here. It's not a Jade stream. Lena the one says, I hit Legend for the first time ever yesterday. Congrats, Lena. That's awesome. Well done. Hey, Rag Ice Lord. I feel like a lot of viewers lately have been chiming in to say they hit Legend for the first time. That's awesome news. I'm a little sad that you guys probably graduate onto the high skill players soon. Graduate out of the Regis school. Go watch the competitive streamers to get better and better. That's good though. Why do you guys seem like you wouldn't have gone for it there? based on chat. I think we had a really good chance to hit it. Double Deck Tracker says Varthrax. So Varthrax, what you're seeing is a new overlay on my Twitch stream. For instance, when a card is played on the field, which you'll see here in a second, you can now mouse over that card. If you're on Twitch watching on desktop, you can mouse over that card. It'll tell you what that card is, although I'm sure you know what that card is. But anyway, you can do it. And also the deck tracker will now... Oh, my deck tracker is also just suddenly working. Cool. So the deck tracker you're seeing on screen will also... maybe that's what happened. Maybe the extension just kicked in and that's why it's working again. Anyway, the deck tracker you see on screen, you can copy the deck list live on the screen now using the copy button at the top of the deck list that you're seeing as an overlay. You can also unpin that deck list using the circle button in the top right corner. So it's a fancy little tool to help you guys see what deck I'm playing, to have the interactive stuff. I don't know why it just started, by the way. Something must have been wrong with it in the past.
So you have opened the waygate in your overlay because Big Druid.
You're right. What is going on? It's all screwy. What? His cards are over here. And then some of my cards are over there. This is clearly a little funky. What is going on? That's hilarious. We need Lich King to hit Death Grip to hit Antonidas to win this game. We don't have either of those things, so it's going to be a great journey. Got a good Nourish here. That is a useless card in this matchup. I really shouldn't... Well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't even hit that. I should probably just hit face, honestly. It switched the heroes for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It, Deck Tracker's busted today, clearly. You can't hover the cards on board. You should be able to. I don't know. The whole thing's busted, though. It should have been on this whole time. I don't know why it just turned on. It's all automatic. I don't have to do anything. But it just isn't working. So who knows? Honestly, this is a solid wild growth. We can just get Yasharaj going a turn sooner. Pretty clutch wild growth draw. Regis is playing Big Druid as Jaina. Yeah, I don't think Open the Waygate would be particularly good in Big Druid. Big Mage, who knew? That might be a good deck. Big Mage could actually be pretty good. There's no way this is Mirror Entity, right, guys? Come on, guys. Is it Mirror Entity? There's no way. Honestly, it might not even be bad if he pulls an Antonidas or a Sorcerer's Apprentice. It could be good for us that it's Mirror Entity. That could be clutch. Don't have Meteor. 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 Don't have that Meteor. Okay, good. Don't have discounted Meteor. Don't have discounted Meteor. Did he play Primordial Glyph earlier? I don't think so. Jade Jaina. Oh, God. That's my nightmare. Ice Block plus Jades? Are you kidding me? Get me out of that world. Oh my god! No! That's so good! I should have been saying don't have Shatter this whole time. Jeez. Might go ahead and Earthen Scales this just to create the space in hand. The armor is totally irrelevant. We're not gonna out-armor his combo. So just to make some space in hand for this UI later, I think is valuable. Shatter is insane. Good spot by him, though. I mean, it's a good Frost Nova anyway. He's saving 14 health. Can we overdraw him right now if he's not careful? No, he's playing 2. Okay. So we cannot overdraw. So I'm not sure, but I think both Frost Novas are down. Was one of those created? I'll never know. I will never know. I think Spreading Plague plus Swipe next turn is good. Maybe just Nourish for mana and Spreading Plague to get 2 bigger dudes out. Yeah, Swipe is fine. It's good to kill that. Might Swipe Face, though, actually, now that I think about it. Probably just Swipe Face. That damage might matter. We're losing this game pretty hard, though. He's at 10 cards right now. Is he gonna burn a card right now? No way. He must have everything if he's gonna burn a card. Why would you ever do that? Oh, I wish I had a way to give him a card. Wish we'd hit Dream. Wouldn't really matter, though. Would just kill this guy. Oh my god. Seriously? That is some garbage. Great Boulder Fist Ogre. Oh, of course he burns Blizzard. He must have full combo, or there's no way you risk it. There's just no way you risk it. I'm happy Blizzard's gone, though. Oh, I don't think he put Shatter in his deck. He got it off the Primordial Glyph. But still, we got wrecked by it. Sick. I love freeze effects, guys. They're so fun to play against. They're so good to play against, guys. Freeze effects are amazing. So we have 19, 24, 25, 26. If presumably the board lives, we have Ice Block lethal. He's already going for it. Jeez, he's only at 1 out of 6. He's gonna get there, I bet. These need to be some deadly expensive Kabbalist Tome cards. Glacial Mysteries. Everything else. Oh my god, second Kabbalist Tome. God, no, Primordial Glyph's perfect! Wow! Does he have it, though? He's got to save 1 for the quest right now. If he gets the quest. Oh yeah, he didn't have it. Sweet. Why is... I think my Hearthstone's about to bug out. Or Hearthstone Deck Tracker bugged out. One of the two. Nice. Are you dissing one of my favorite decks? I don't remember dissing any deck, to tell you the truth. Oh, except Jade. If Jade is one of your favorite decks, then yes. Yes, I am dissing one of your favorite decks. So. Take that. My app crashed completely mid-arena match. Sorry, jerks. I didn't think you ran apps, dude. I thought you only played on mobile. Hey, Papa Smurf. Good morning, man. Hey, Regis, you stream on YouTube a lot. 5 times a week or so? Something like that. More, actually, usually. But roughly 5 times a week. Dang, top 1,000, dude. Nobody's queuing today. I don't like that. We're in trouble against Token, probably. We need to hit something if it's Token. If it's Jade, we're okay. I think we're okay. Jade's still a hard matchup, of course, but we're alright. I'm gonna go ahead and coin this just in case we hit a Mire Keeper. Like, we don't really have a reason to coin it in hand. The swipe is not likely something we want to play. Maybe if he cheeses something out, but it's not likely. Just in case we hit Mire Keeper, though. Rewarded. My greed was rewarded. You dissed freeze effects. Oh, I do hate freeze effects, yeah. I think they're important to exist in the game. They're just frustrating to me. But I think it's okay that they exist. You think they'll ever make a mechanic to unfreeze? Yeah, just silence right now, like you said, is all. They probably should. The problem is that, like, not that many classes have freeze effects in the first place, right? It's just Shaman and Mage, really. Are there any general freeze effects? There's like Hildenar and stuff, but I don't think there's any like general... Well, there's Frost Elemental, Glacial Shard. Yeah, they should definitely make an anti-freeze tech card. I think so. I can't stop looking at that hair dangling in front of your forehead. Oh yeah? You like that, do you? Enjoying my hair and my forehead? Oh, this garbage hand. Are you serious? Like, I can't even play my 8-drop. This is so bad. Where is... We needed more ramp. We still need a minion to play. Maybe he'll try to kill this so we can play my 8-drop. Innervate. Yeah, cool. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks, dude. Still a terrible play, but it's the best I got, so that makes it worth something, right? We might get a good swipe off, though. Wild Growth. So he definitely has either UI or Yashiraj. It's a big druid, I think. He hasn't played enough Jades to look like Jade yet. So we have to expect the UI. I really would love to hit an Innervate right now. Swipe trade for him. Innervate's the best draw in my deck, I think. Spreading Plague is not the best draw in my deck, I think. I probably gotta swipe this one. And yes, I do value the 4 attack on him as much as the 4 attack on me. It kind of seems like a flat trade, but I know I can sacrifice health because I have Earthen Scales. We don't know exactly what his health regain options are. Like, we don't know how much health he can get back. He may not have that many options. So, oh boy, I do not have an answer to the Yashiraj right now. I really wish he'd had UI instead. I don't even have a good UI. If I play UI, I'm going to burn a card. 2 cards.
Guadalupe's, yeah, I'd rename it to. This minion is untargetable by any spells and or hero. Powers available within Hearthstone, so stop trying.
I missed something. What are we calling it? Can't be targeted? Oh yeah, we do need a keyword for that, probably. That's Jerks' keyword, apparently. Chi 100 Jerks looks good. That good old Chi 100. He's going face. Mad respect, man. I love it. Can we punish that at all? Probably. Not really. Maybe. Sort of. Oh my god. Oh boy. Earthen Scales here. We trade into Yashiraj. He has 16 left. We're at 17 health. Can we swipe to make anything better? I don't know. We have to kill Yashiraj. But Malagos living is almost as terrifying. But the problem is this does 7 more attack than Malagos. We don't know that he has spell damage in hand. So I don't think... Maybe we just play Spreading Plague and let the Malagos live a turn. Or, excuse me, let the Yashiraj live a turn, kill the Malagos to deny shenanigans, force the Yashiraj to attack into a Spreading Plague. I guess I kind of like that a little better. It's still terrible, but a little better. Still terrible. The first Yashiraj in the Big Druid matchup is a big advantage. Regis dangling hair stream. Is it still dangling? Really? I feel like I popped it up, but I'm getting a haircut today, actually, guys. Yay! Finally, I'm so excited. I would like an unfreeze tech card or something. I mean, we have Skulking Geist as a tech card for only Jades, right? Well, also probably evolve a little bit. But I would like a tech card against freeze, and I would call it Liquid Imbrance. Or a word like that.
Which one?
Which one? I don't know what that means. Which one? This guy runs Mally and Alexstrasza. That's awesome. Mad respect, dude. How do I not have a dragon in hand? That is some garbage. I guess we can UI. Just trade. UI. Kill the Yashiraj. He has 20 damage remaining. We have an 8-4 and a 5-5, or an 8-3 and a 5-5 against a big old board. I guess we could take the value trade into the Alex and hope to draw a dragon by then. Can we ever afford to just Yashiraj? Maybe. If we draw a taunt, but it's so unlikely. We're at 30 health. If we Yashiraj, he has 23, 31, 32. We'd have to draw exactly a taunt. I don't think we want that. Hopefully we draw a dragon off these. Oh, we did. Cool. Perfect. Is there anything to innervate? We could probably innervate a Wrath, but I don't have time, so. Alright, that's a decent turn. I don't think it's enough to win. It's a pretty decent turn. I wish we'd gotten Deathwing instead, of course, or Ysera. But we have a lot of cards in hand. He's a little light on stuff. We still haven't activated his Deathwing Dragonlord. There's the Wrath we talked about. Or UI instead, okay. Cool. We can maybe work around this. Yashiraj into Lich King would be pretty cool.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Almost forgot to resub. Sorry.
Hey, Bruno, dude, no worries, man. Thanks for the 4-month resub, Bruno. That's amazing. I really appreciate it, Bruno. 4 months is fantastic. Swipe? I don't think Swipe is ever heavy hitting enough for this to be relevant. I'm really worried about that Deathwing Dragonlord, though. I don't know how to play around it, though. I think we just pray here. He has 25, but we have more than enough health to survive the 25. Yeah, that kind of sucks. We don't get the effect off of it, and Alexstrasza just trades into it. That's why being behind in this matchup is so tough. He can full clear here, probably summon a bunch of dragons for free, and then we just lose because we're out of threats. Top deck Deathwing maybe puts us in it, but the problem is he still has a lot of taunts left. Well, actually, maybe just Spreading Plague. It's in other words, it's still going to be hard for Deathwing to actually hit anything substantial. It's crazy that we've lasted this long in this game. We've just hit some lucky stuff to even be alive still at this point, but... He only has one Primordial Drake left and possibly Ysera. That's... Yeah, I doubt he runs Ysera because he has Malygos and Alex. No, he doesn't even have a Drake left, right? He's played both Drakes, apparently. So this may not summon anything. In that case, he's almost out of threats. We might be okay after all. He probably sells a Lich King. And he probably sells a Deathwing. He might just be playing Malfurion this turn. Yeah. Oh, wow. He went for the 2-2. So we still have a Primordial Drake? No. So we can't quite punish those as easily as I'd like. This is probably going to have to be like a Swipe Wrath turn, right? To kill these off. My biggest problem is that we just don't have that many cards left that we can actually play.
Have a few bits to make up for being away.
Hey, Bruno, dude, thanks for the 250 bits. That's awesome. I really appreciate it, Bruno. Thank you, dude. I guess we can draw one here. See what it gets me. Still Swipe. Wild Growth is pretty meaningless. But we can cycle it. Fatigue is probably slightly relevant, but I need to know what I have available here. Spreading Plague I don't really like. Have I hero powered yet? No, so we can swipe here. This is actually more threatening than this one, unfortunately for us. So, I don't know. We need a Crazy Medivh or something to win this game, but he's going to have an opportunity to play a Crazy Medivh as well. So I just don't see a path to victory here. Because he has a lot of big spells left. He still has some Nourishes, Spreading Plague, one Ultimate Infestation just like us. Although, I don't know if you can ever play Ultimate Infestation at this point in the game. He's giving me a really nice Spreading Plague. Spreading Plague hero power right now looks great. This game might just comes down to who hits the better Deathwing, which is going to be him because he has the luxury to wait longer. We can't wait that long on Deathwing. Because we have lower health. And I'm certain he runs it. Pretty much everybody runs Deathwing in these lists. Do I ever innervate a Jade Blossom? He has another Spreading Plague. But it wouldn't be that good. I don't know when we're going to ever use these innervates. I don't think I'm fake. Yeah, I don't think so either. It'd be a lot of work to fake... Oh, James Virus! Dude, look at all your cool Halloween emotes. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you got them all. Congrats on the permanent one, too. Like I said, I think he's going to hit a better Medivh than us. Oh, wow, he's using a charge, though, to clear a taunt. So that's good. It's just not possible for me to win this game. He has initiative, and that's worth everything right now. I guess we can just hit a Ysera and hope to get something clutch here. Do we innervate a Wrath ever? I don't think we can kill the Medivh very easily. We'd have to sacrifice a lot of taunts. I don't want to do that. We could still innervate a Wrath to clear one of these things. Make this a little more annoying for him. Big Ysera card! Great. She needs to live for like 3 or 4 turns for me to win this game, and I think I need to hit the 7 attack dudes, or maybe... I don't think Dream is going to help me much. So let's see. His hand has 2 Nourishes, an Ultimate Infestation, probably a Deathwing, 1 Spreading Plague, which this is the turn to play Spreading Plague for sure. He has another Swipe, another Jade Blossom, another Wrath, another Innervate, and another Earthen Scales. So I think Deathwing is the only big threat he has remaining. Yeah, Lena, I caught your Liquid Embers. I don't know if you heard me talking about it. I agree. It needs a. I think it needs a keyword. I think it would be great. Wow. So interesting. He went ahead and oh my god, can I afford to? He has a Wrath. What did he discard, guys? Did he discard his other Wrath? Can I afford to play the poisonous dudes here? He did not discard his other Wrath, so there's a 1 in 2 chance of drawing it, right? Oh, boy. What's his other last card? I don't know what his other last card is. If I take 12, can I ever win this game? I'm at 18. This heals me to... I can definitely still win the game. We just need him to not top deck Wrath. Don't top deck the Wrath. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. Great. We can still win with the Deathwing, but it's just a lot harder now. I don't know what his last card is. What's his last card? Really sucks he actually hit it. I'm very frustrated. Won't be obvious, but I'm frustrated. Lich King, maybe. Oh yeah, here's where we can see what he discarded. Well, we know what he discarded over here. I'm not worried about what he discarded. I'm worried about what's left in his deck. The red ones over here are the discards. Okay, so what do we know? We don't want that to be Frostmourne. Let's armor just in case it's Frostmourne. We have to outrace Frostmourne. And his hero power. Thankfully he's in fatigue first and we're hitting for 17 per turn, so we should win the fatigue race. He Lich King'd a little early, or excuse me, he Deathwinged a little early. What could that possibly be? Doom Pact is still not enough because we Medivh, I think. Well, it might be enough. No, does he actually... Oh my god. Are you serious? Does he fatigue damage out of that? No. Are you serious? Oh, this game is so frustrating right now. Any other card is fine. Oh. I don't know if we can win this race or not. Because he's hitting me for 3 every turn. Unbelievable that he hit the Doom Pact and the Wrath. It was a 50-50 on the Wrath. That's probably okay. Whatever. But the Doom Pact is like a 1 out of 5 or something. So many other dead draws there. Yeah, I don't think we win this race. Maybe. It's going to be close. I don't think we do, though. Medivh, save us. We win. I don't think we actually did, though. I feel like you should have played that out. Maybe he did the math, but... Unreal! What a freaking game. Why not smack him for 1? I did. I hit him for 1. Maybe I didn't do it the first turn? I don't know. Maybe I forgot the first turn. Oh. I'm physically exhausted. Oh, God. Oh. If you're 1 off, I'd laugh until lunchtime. Well, it would only matter if it went past the 4th turn, or to the 4th turn, right? You're going to run out of the weapon charges eventually anyway. I think before the game ends. Because basically, we were negating his attack for... until fatigue killed us, like we were always negating his attack until the turn it ticked over. So we needed, we were at like what, 11 I think? 9, 11, 10, somewhere around there. So it was going to take 1, 3, would be 2 turns. Another 3 would put us at 6, that'd be 3 turns. 4, I think it was going to take 4 turns to kill us. With fatigue. I'm not sure we had it. Someone should have done the math. Oh, great news. I'm super pumped that this is what I'm going to happen next. I have 0 ramp in hand. We might as well concede right now. He's got it twice. He's got double. Oh, great. He's out of cards, though. So we actually have a shot at winning this. I'm not even sure that's the right play. We kind of have a shot at winning this now. I need to avoid all possible damage just to bleed him out. But we need to hit some ramp. I mean, my god. Where is my ramp? Cold Blood. Well, that's a good swipe target. That's fine. That actually makes my swipe a little better. He's really burning through his cards. But again, we have 0 ramp. So, till we find... a Mire Keeper next turn. Please, God, give me a Mire Keeper. Oh, great. Another 10 drop. That's what we wanted. That's exactly right. Perfect draw. Put Exodia in your deck. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think it's pretty risky double Shadow Stepping. Especially if you don't have good follow-up. Has he got a patches somewhere? Nope. Unbelievable. We would win this game 10 out of 10 times if we had any ramp. Oh my god. And we're gonna... what's gonna happen is... oh. We need to draw... oh my god. Oh... I don't know if I can win now. Even if I hit Malfurion on curve, I don't know. That's the only card on curve that matters. Yeah, I think we're dead. Fortunately, we hero powered for 3 straight turns. So, if we could have got ahead with a Lich King into UI, we'd been fine, but Now we have no play. It's okay, you'll get the nourish. It's not enough now. We needed it 2 turns ago. We can't sustain hits of 8 per turn and survive. Hey man, you're not holding on to UI a bit too long. 2 games now, you've wasted 2 UIs. No, we haven't held on to it too long, I don't think, in any given game. The problem is, value games, you can't often do it if they're going to go to fatigue and be value type oriented games. Especially when your hand is already 6 or 7 cards and you have the options necessary to win the game. Like if you have enough plays to win the game. UI is much better when you've been scraping by against a tempo, mid-range, or aggro deck and you're trying to stabilize late and refill your hand. How often do rogues start off with Keleseth and both Shadow Steps? I don't know, too often, in my opinion. Too often. Should have bought him right at turn 1, maybe so. Oh, this hand is the opposite. We have too much ramp. We need to hit a UI soon. So UI is not, like, if you really, ideally you'd only have to run 1 Ultimate Infestation, right? Like, you really don't need 2. Nobody needs 2 Ultimate Infestations, because after you cast the first one, you almost never run out of cards again in a deck with this kind of curve. But the reason you have to run 2 is so that you're guaranteed to hit it more often and sooner. Like, you want it to be there when you need it, so you have to run 2 of them. So there's a lot of games where you either don't use either or you only use 1. Most often, you'll just use 1. We're going to do this again just in case we hit a 4-drop that matters. Probably just hero power, but it's kind of the same difference. So most of the time you use 1. Like you notice that last game against the Druid, we both only used 1 of our Ultimate Infestations because that's all we needed. But you just have to have it there as a sort of guarantee that you're not going to miss it. Like you need to know it's coming. And having 2 doubles the likelihood that it's coming. But if you knew it was going to be in your hand every turn, you'd just run 1. Like if it was a quest and it was always there, you just run 1. Oh my god. So rewarded! My greed is always rewarded. I love when greed is rewarded. So we might be able to hit this before his Anduin. We'll see. Lena says, I've played a little less than 200 games of that deck. I've had that combo in hand 1 time. There you go. So, 0.5% chance, apparently. I don't know the actual numbers, but... What do you think the next expansion is going to be about? I think it's like the riches of Booty Bay, and it's going to be like pirates and hunting treasures. Great. Perfect. That's exactly what we were hoping to see. Great news! We can definitely handle all of those things. Not a problem at all. We're definitely not going to lose this game on turn 4. Yeah. Sick turns, bro. Ugh, this is why I hate decks like this. Like, I know my deck also runs Yashiraj, right? I'm kind of a cheese deck, but the thing about my deck is, it's not win or lose on turn 4. There's kind of a subtle incline in the win rate likelihood based on what you draw. This deck is just a spike. It's either you have it or you don't, and there's a huge difference between those 2 outcomes. If you have the Barnes on 4, you win games all of the time. If you don't have the Barnes on 4, you win games far less of the time. There's a huge dichotomy. My deck has a much more subtle curve. Like, yeah, if we hit our ramp, we're much more likely to win games, but it's not black and white. It's not yes and no. It's somewhere in between. He healed his Lich King. That's an interesting play. I like it, but he had the mana, that's why. He didn't really need to, because his board is just so absurd. But, makes sense. Alright. We have no minions on board, but why don't you run Barnes? Because we have a lot of dead Barnes targets. It's not like Priest with Eternal Servitude where you guarantee that it's going to be great no matter what. Like, Eternal Servitude is the reason they can run Barnes. But Medivh sucks, Primordial Drake sucks. Deathwing Dragonlord can be solid, of course. Deathwing sucks. Kun sucks. Yashraj obviously is good, but... What a reload. Just Yashraj into Yashraj. Mirekeeper sucks. So, more like, 60% of our targets are terrible with Barnes. It's really only Yashraj that's a game-winning kind of thing. So it's not worth sacrificing the spot in the list. If you had Eternal Servitude, always worth, because then you get a 4-mana Yashraj, or 4-mana 7/7. 4-mana Primordial Drake even would be great. I just don't think he had enough damage, guys. What do you think? I just missed the end. Did you win the mirror match? We did. It was one of the hardest fought Hearthstone games I think I've ever played. And we've lost 2 games in 5 minutes. That game took 30 minutes to win. That's the sad thing. I've never played WoW before, so I don't know much about Hearthstone expansions. What are the possibilities of this new one coming out? There's a million possibilities, Crisano. It could be anything. WoW has an incredibly rich, deep lore. They can make Hearthstone expansions for 100 years and not run out of ideas. But it sounds like this one's going to be related to sort of pirates or treasure, particularly treasure, I think, and like hunting treasure, buried treasure, that sort of thing. And probably a little bit of a pirate emphasis. So I think it'll be called like the Riches of Booty Bay, or the Booty Bay Expedition, or the Venture Co. Expedition, or the, I don't know, something like that. Venture Co. related, or Booty Bay related. I think it's going to be called the Riches of Booty Bay. Somebody Google that just to make sure the website's not already up. Riches of Booty Bay. No, I don't see anything. Booty Bay Adventures, something around that. We'll know by Friday, though. It's coming very, 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 very soon, guys. It's almost here. Can't wait. By the way, everybody, if you're watching on YouTube, which there are 128 people currently watching, that's a lot. So thank you guys for hanging out. You should know that I also stream on Twitch, and there's a link below my face right now. If you click that link, you'll head over to my Twitch stream. I do read Twitch chat a lot more and hang out with Twitch folks a little more, and you'll make some friends on Twitch, I'm sure, because we have an amazing community over here. The YouTube chat tends to stagnate a little more than does the Twitch chat. So I would encourage you to make the move over to Twitch. Come hang out with us. Also, if you follow, your name will pop up on stream. You'll be famous for a brief moment. Famous. So they nerf Winax and then add a pirate expansion. Blizzard, why do you do this to me? Maybe because they didn't want Pirate Warrior to be so insane. Are you streaming BlizzCon? So you're not actually allowed to like stream the feed of BlizzCon? That's a good way to get banned really fast. Man, I probably should have just hit that last turn, but my hope is that we kill it with like a Primordial Drake or something eventually. I don't want to take the extra damage for nothing. We're more about outlasting than going trades early.
Big Druid for the win. Road to rank 1. Let's go.
Cosmic Zeppelin, dude, thank you for the 3-month resub. That's awesome, man. I really appreciate you. Keep sending your Twitch Prime sub this way. So thanks, dude. I have returned from YouTube to Twitch, says Leon. No, thanks, Leon, man. Appreciate it. Oh, God. No ramp again. This is so brutal. Oh. Well, this is probably a game. I mean, we do have a couple great tools right in a row. Then we're going to hit probably a turn too late. Because we can nourish this turn. Maybe if we hit a Wrath off the draw here, if we nourish and we can Wrath like a 3-3, that would really help keep me alive here. Or if he's scared of Spreading Plague, and he decides not to play into the board, that would also really help here. Innervate doesn't do much for me yet. I think we're nourishing like 1,000% of the time here. What cards do you think will move to the Hall of Fame this year? I'm not sure any will, but if they do, Ice Block and Preparation are the number 2 picks for me. Maybe Doomsayer.
Boys,
Maybe
some room by
Spellbreaker.
the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, Malutin, dude. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Malutin. Malutin. I don't know how you say it, but either way, I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for the support, Malutin. And welcome, welcome. I think we're just super dead, right? 4, 6, 9, 13, 15. So we're dead here a vast majority of the time. I think we're just dead anyway. Like, even if we Primordial Drake, are we going to be able to survive? Does Malfurion the Pestilent plus Earthen Scales help? No, Earthen Scales only heals for 2. We're just dead to Soulfire, Doomguard, so many things. This is like 3 straight games where we just haven't hit any ramp in time. Yeah, we were screwed anyway. His hand was incredible. It's just, where is the ramp? We're hitting really low variance on these draws right now. It's not like we're mulliganing inconsistently either. We're always hard mulliganing for ramp, dropping anything gross. Regis, what is your username? It's Regis Gilman. But my friends list is not available if that's what you're getting at, Brandon. I'm sorry, man. I got Nimsy via GPS spoofing, says Guadalupe. Nice, man. I haven't really tried or looked into that or bothered with the GPS spoofing yet. Or doing it for real. Either way. Yeah. Don't know anything about it. I think it'd be better to do it for real, but just a little lazy right now. Like, I don't want to have to find a place to go. I don't want to have to talk to people at Hearthstone. I'm not good at that. I'm really not, though. Probably in real life. That would probably make me nervous. Okay, Parms. Big Priest. No, it's Raza, or he wouldn't be playing a card. Big Priest doesn't play cards this early. I'm glad it's Raza, I think. I prefer that, really. Still hard to win, but... Hey, Perfect Knockout, man. How's it going? I like the interactive stuff that now exists in Hearthstone streams. Yeah, me too. It's fun. Makes it easier for new people to watch. Makes it easier to copy deck lists and stuff. There's a lot of advantages. We had a fireside this past Saturday. Planned for the normal 10 to 12. Got 42 people to show up for Nimsy. Wow. That's a crowd. Was it a fireside or a tavern? I guess I don't still understand the difference. I know you need a tavern for the sake of... I think you need a tavern, right? For the sake of the Nimsy promotion. I don't know the difference, though. I don't know what those things mean. I really don't read that much stuff about the cosmetics in Hearthstone. I just don't... You guys notice I never play with alternate heroes. I just don't care that much about cosmetics. This is pretty much the nightmare start for me. I need him to get off to a slow start. It's the minion damage early that really hurts me in this matchup, because all that little chip damage enables his combos later. And it makes it harder for me to stabilize. Oh, this is full-on dragon. Not Raza, probably. Okay. These 3 things did not signal that, but this certainly does. Well, I don't know if that's good news or bad news. What's he thinking about coining here? Power Word Shield on the 3-1? Must be. He must have a Power Word Shield. Let's see. This still doesn't really get me where I want to be next turn. But it does allow me to hero power down the 3-1, which is, I think has some value. And of course ramp is ramp. Innervate could change all of our math soon. I'm glad we have some dragons against this Dragon Priest. That's going to be really nice. Any upcoming Dexperiment ideas? I'm feeling a little uninspired on the Dexperiment stuff, because very soon we're going to have the new expansion, and that's going to promise a lot of new ideas and cool things to talk about. So I'm just kind of in a holding pattern a little bit. Oh, great. Perfect. Super excited about that. It's cool having 5 health, guys. Trade? It doesn't actually matter, I guess. Spreading Plague is still the play. I don't have any way to kill that outside of, like, exactly Deathwing, right? I die to Dragonfire Potion with both Malfurion and Spreading Plague. I don't die to Dragonfire Potion with Primordial Drake, but it's just not that good of a play. I mean, it probably does absorb the 16/16, but I think we have to make the 1/5 taunts count right now. And just sort of slow things down here as much as we can. How do I ever kill this, though? I don't know that I do. I just don't know if I have a way to kill it. We can't poison this. That would be a great way to kill it. But unfortunately, the mana just doesn't exist. That opportunity is not there. So Dragonfire Potion, obviously lethal. But my hope is that he doesn't have it. He trades, and plays like 4 dudes, and we get a big Spreading Plague. Like I said, I think he's going to play like 5 dudes, and we'll get a big Spreading Plague. I don't think he's going to have Dragonfire Potion. Regis, how about a Mage Keleseth Experiment? Oh, that'd be tough. I don't feel like Mage has enough good minions to make it worth it. Maybe, though. I guess that would be the point of an experiment, wouldn't it? When does the new expansion come out? It'll be announced on Friday, and it will come out in early December. I tried running a version of this deck and found it so frustrating not getting good hands. Yeah, we've been on a really bad streak of variants right now. Really tough lately. I'm thinking about switching decks soon. Just not hitting what we need to win the games here. By the way, love your stream. You're freaking awesome. Thanks, Kitsune, dude. Appreciate it. Ponakip. Yeah, I still would like to make budget decks. This is the most common question on stream by a mile. It's just a time constraint, guys. It's not like I'm trying to make everybody angry. It's just a time constraint. Alright. That's kind of scary. Soften that up for a potential swipe down the road, or at least make him think we have a swipe. You know, there's value in trading that. I've never seen this golden. That's cool. It's glowing. Like I said, hit that big old swipe play. It's great. How do we still not have meaningful ramp at this point? Next turn, I don't have a play. Let's just hold. How long did it take you to build up a decent-sized collection? I don't know exactly what decent-sized means, but probably a year or more to get a decent-sized collection. It took me over 3 years to get a complete collection. And that included a lot of streaming and YouTubing and all that fun stuff, too. Hey, Backseat Gamer 7, man, welcome. Hope you're having fun. The most common question on stream is, can I please see Hans? Yeah, I guess we can take a look at Hans real fast.
What to do?
I don't know why the green screen's visible on Hans. Probably fix that a little bit. There we go. I might help later. Okay, so we still have garbage turns here.
Welcome, boys. Make some room by the hearth.
Malfurion's pretty
Let's
clutch,
go,
but
Regis. Kill Hulk. You got this. You can always have my prime.
Thanks, Gas Chemist. So you want to see Regis kill Hulk, huh? Let's just go through. Oh my god, the purple is beautiful today. Wow. You just want to see all the fun stuff today, huh? You guys just want to see everything. Getting greedy with the views. Oh my god. Spreading play, God, please. Every turn has just been so clunky for like 5 straight games. Alright, we're not actually going to spreading plague this turn. We're going to spreading plague next turn.
The circle of life is over.
Because this is still fairly decent against the board, right? Presumably nothing gets to attack my face here. Probably will with Savage Roar or some garbage, but presumably. And then this will get better next turn, because none of this stuff's going to die. And then we're going to have to play into Deathwing or Primordial Drake or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out when the time comes, though. That's a good sign. That he's actually having to trade in here.
Welcome. Boys,
Whoa,
make
guys!
some room by the hearth, won't ya?
First Chaos Chemist with a 2-month resub. Thank you, Chaos Chemist. And now, CJ Shadow with a Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, everybody. Primordial Drake would be a pretty clutch draw right now. I would not hate a Primordial Drake at this point. Wild Growth, less clutch. Can I afford to Medivh here ever? 6, 8, 10, 12. Savage Roar's another 12. That's 24, and we're at 21. I really don't think I can. I think we have to go ahead and Spreading Plague this one. Do I ever Wild Growth this instead of Armor it up? It puts me on 10 mana. Gives me a lot of options. We could Medivh double Earthen Scales, worst case scenario. But even if we don't hit it, though, we can Medivh single Earthen Scales, which is also a pretty good turn. And I get the armor up this turn as well. What would I draw that would change that? Ultimate Infestation would probably be what I'd play instead. Although maybe not. Honestly, Medivh plus Earthen Scales might still be better than UI, because it sets up the UI for 10. Coon would change the math, but that's about it. One card, I think, would change it. So I think we're just going to armor up. We can't attack because this doesn't do anything. I think really only drawing Coon would make me regret the Wild Growth. So it's like 1 out of 20. Maybe a Deathwing, depending on the board, but we'll see about that. It's a pretty scary board. It's a really scary board. At least he's using the Savage Roar, though, to kill taunts and not to kill me. That's good. Primordial Drake would be so insane here still. It would kill almost everything that mattered. Couple things. Oh my god, Primordial Drake, please God. Please God, one time God. Please God, one time. One Primordial Drake. Swipe. I don't think Swipe does enough here. I think we still Medivh Earthen Scales. It's kind of scary. It's pretty scary. I mean, Swipe just doesn't take off that much damage. What do we want off this? Do do the whirlwinds for 1 to everything? Sanguine Revelers, not it. So we're at 30 health. He has 8, 11, plus 6, 17, 19 damage. Another Savage Roar would kill me, of course. I don't think he has it, though, unless he top decks it. He's had these 2 cards in hand for a long time. I think this is like Living Mana and... Living Mana? Maybe a Bone Mirror? I doubt Bone Mirror. He probably would have done that this turn. So we have another big heal plus the Swipe here. This could be a good turn for me. Swipe is a bit awkward, though, unfortunately. Oh my god, that is not awkward. Oh my goodness gracious. That is a beautiful card. I don't think we need the Earthen Scales yet. We're at 12. He has no board. That is such a clutch draw. Finally got it. Oh, finally got a card I wanted in time. It's beautiful. So now we're in a good spot. There's the Living Mana, though, unfortunately. Gross. plus Power of the Wild. Oh my god. Glad we didn't have to save the Primordial Drake for the living mana. It wouldn't have mattered. Alright. So let's start piecing through this garbage. Wow. Okay. Do we value the maximum amount of... Oh, we should have drawn first. Crap, I didn't even see we had that. That might have made a huge difference. We might have another swipe or something. Or a Wrath is pretty good, too. I guess we can Earthen Scales in the future. Do I take this trade? Yeah, I think so. It means his board has to trade in. Nothing gets to my face.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
Why not? Hacker nerf beard. Yeah, thanks. This beard hacks, dude. This beard hacks. That's not good. Okay, so we're not dead. Alright, sick. We need Innervate to heal off the Deathwing Dragonlord here. Lich King is also pretty great. Okay. This should be enough. This should win us the game. Between armoring up every turn and stabilizing behind this taunt, like, how does he kill this taunt? Can you possibly kill this taunt? And we also just have a ton of damage going back at him, too. Living Mana, great news. What is that? 1625, so that's not quite lethal. I guess, by God, we have to trade into a couple of these still. Maybe we do the math exactly on Savage Roar. Still no Innervate, huh? Doesn't matter now, but... Oh, where were you, dude? Where were you, dude? I think these are going in every time. Does this go in? Does it make a difference? I don't think it makes much of a difference. Savage Roar here is a total of, what, 10 plus 8 is 18 damage. We're at 16, so 3 of that could go face, and the remaining would be 20. We would be... No, it would be 16. We would be dead. We need to trade this way to deny the Savage Roar trade. In other words, 1 is not very good with Savage Roar. Oh my god, this would have been insane last turn. I think this plays around Savage Roar. Exactly. And it just takes a minion off the board to get the buff, too. So Drake plus armor here should... Well, Drake's not that good, I guess. We'll just see. I don't know. Crazed Alchemist. Oh my god. Well, that makes Drake a little better. That should absolutely seal the deal. This game has, like, been a little too scary close the whole time. Like, we've always been just 1 or 2 points away from seemingly dead. Scary. Alright, I think I'm done with this deck, though. I haven't been feeling it quite as much here. I'm going to play some of this Shaman. It's a mid-range Jade Shaman. We'll see how it goes. If it's bad, we may switch back to something else again. That was a scary game, though. I find it more fun to run the Druid quest. Is it possible to meld this deck with quest? I really don't think so. Oh, wow. So we kind of accidentally counterqueued this guy. I'm not sure our deck's better, though. This is going to be a bit hard to outrace him still. We do have Maelstrom Portal, though. So, we'll see. It's not a bad opener. Can coin out the Corpse Taker here. I think we might actually coin the Primal Fin before he has ways to answer it very effectively. I guess he could Mark of Yasharaj, but that steals him a card draw at the very worst case kind of scenario, right? If he were to do that. He at least trades something off for it. So this probably gains a lot of value. Okay, like we said, that's a thing that could happen. We do know that he doesn't have any board clears, though. At least we never saw one. We never saw a swipe. Seemed totally minion-centric, so. Losing the coin did cost me an earlier Corpse Taker, which sucks, so hopefully we don't draw Alec here. We did know he had Galakas. Forgot about that, but we don't have a choice. Kind of have to play our cards, right? Flame Tongue is cool. Well, it's not that cool. It's gonna die to a trade. Do I wait on the Flame Tongue? Or do we have to go for the Flame Tongue value now? I think we kind of have to go for it now, unfortunately. This will set me up for a solid Corpse Taker on the Galactic Crawler. Not great, but solid. Because we can pop off 1 health and then Corpse Taker. Hopefully he has a weak turn here. We'll see. Not so weak so far. Another mark. Okay. Well, this does at least trade into both of those. Actually, let's just Jade Lightning. I don't have an answer to Living Mana right now. Maelstrom Portal only, and that's clearly not available at the moment, so it's going to be tough. We don't know if he runs Bitter Tides or not, or Cobalts or what. Connor K, yeah, man, I can bless your 100 packs. Jeez, 100 packs, man, that's nice. That's awesome. Congrats on the 100 packs. And let's go say hi to the Holy Brood. Holy Brood, we have 100 packs here. We need your help. We need your blessing. Connor K needs some love. Will you send down your holy blessing and give him some good packs this time around? Thank you, Holy Brood. Well, we drew Alec here, so this just got 1,000 times worse. Kind of sucks. Alright, is it even... I don't even know this deck well enough to know if it's any good now. It just has Divine Shield because of Argent Squire right now. Okay. And Taunt, I guess, but... that's really annoying. I probably would have forced it out if we hadn't drawn this exactly then. Thank you, my dude. No worries, Connor. I'm happy to help. Okay, Mark of the Lotus is terrifying. And Crazed Alchemist. Jeez, dude. Back off! With your garbage board. Firefly. Well, it's stats on the board. Sure. We're going to need a clutch Alec here, and we're going to need him to draw pretty dead here, because these trades are really good for him. He has 2 favorable lines here. He shouldn't be able to clear the board, but that doesn't really matter to me. We might hit a good Maelstrom Portal here if he does take these trades. He's going to Hero Power instead. Aha. So Maelstrom Portal gets a lot worse, and he can't clear the board here. Oh my god, what a turn. Oh lord. It's not clearing though. Okay, that gives me options. He should clear at least one of these for the Vicious Protection, yeah. Ooh, well hello, sir. Spell damage here matters a lot. It's gonna help a ton. So I figured. That's what we always get. I'm not surprised there. Alright, Alakir is really good. We can win off Alakir still. What deck is this? This is like a mid-range Jade Shaman. No Evolve, as you can see. More just mid-range cards, Cobalt, Bone Mare, etc. Hello from Romania! Hey, X-Devil, dude, how's it going? We killed the Manatide. That's a lot of respect, I like it. So this will clear the board. Well, probably not, actually. Living Mana's gonna come down. Yeah. He was waiting until he had time. Until he saw the Maelstrom Portal. Sucks for me. I think that's the game. I don't think I can beat those. This has to happen still. I mean, we're dead without it, so. Thankfully this does... Well, he can hero power, but theoretically he needs 2 of these. But not with the hero power, he'll be fine. I don't know how we win from here. This is not good enough. He has 8 damage. The Savage Roar is lethal. Oh, he doesn't have mana for Savage Roar. No more Innervates. After the hero power, he ran out of mana. We have to play this to live, I think. So unfortunately we can't Aya. Let's just have lifesteal somehow, man. Hey Regis, if I have only standard cards, I want to play Wild because it has a lot of fun cards. Any recommendations on what to play with those cards? Well, you know, most standard decks are still fine in Wild format. It's not like they're just suddenly terrible. I would just say take your favorite standard deck and play it in Wilds, you know? Oh, we're actually not dead somehow. What the heck? I mean, we are dead, but we're not technically dead. No, we're straight dead. We can't live here. Even Taunt Totem doesn't keep me alive. Almost. Almost. If we'd hit spell damage on the Maelstrom Portal, I think we would have lived. Or maybe if we just drawn a Lightning Bolt at some point, or a Jade Claws. We missed a lot of good early game cards. Oh, we're super dead, yeah. That's a tough matchup. I wish we hadn't accidentally counter-queued him. I think our other deck was probably better, just at stabilizing there. Because this deck doesn't have any answers to living mana. It is really not quite as fast. I hate in Legend how often you queue into the same folks. I really don't like that very much. Hey Regis, can I send you a shaman list I've been trying to build? Sure. Hey Regis, if I've only... Oh, I already answered that. Devolve would have wrecked him. Yeah, if we drew it. Yeah, I think so. Would have also been a dead card a lot of the time, too. It's probably Zoo, so I like this keep. A lot of people misplayed against you today. Yeah, it happens in Legend, especially around these ranks. Nobody's really trying that hard, right? Like, you're kind of just grinding out quests or just testing decks. Usually people don't like go super hard. Oh, I totally forgot we're in a different deck. Like, I think that mulligan was still good, but I forgot we run Keleseth in this deck. That might have changed my mulligan if I'd spent a second or two thinking about it. I like this hand though against Zoo. Well, the Chill Blades are pretty weak, but. Hey Regis, do you think Free Shaman could ever become a decent deck? It just depends on the cards they print, right? Like, I sure hope so. I want Murabi to be awesome. I would love to see Murabi be good. It's my dream. That's the dream, boys. Beautiful Murabi. I don't think it should matter that this does 2 as opposed to 1. It's going to be what pops the Divine Shield no matter what, so let's just kill the 1 for the value trade while we can. I'm assuming he trades both in. He might Soulfire after the trade here and take a value trade this way. That'd be fine. Soulfire's risky. I don't like that play at all. I would have just played the other Southsea Captain and taken the value trade. Yeah, that feels really wrong to me. Goodness. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Just save that Soulfire. Play the other Southsea. Take the 4-4 trade into the 3-3. Maybe he wanted to deny the lifesteal, but I was at 29 health, I think. I was at 30. Oh, I don't like that play at all. I think that's a really shady play. That felt weird to me. Did not feel right by any means. Well, this hand is just awkward, clunky. I think we actually just Rallying Blade and Hero Power here. Just to stay on curve a little better. Whispered the list. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh, well, these are always a bit hard to read like this. Firefly, Ancestral Spirit, Lock Crawler, Maelstrom Portal, Stormforged Axe, Hot Spring Guardian, Lightning Storm, Manatide Totem, Spirit Echo. Oh, Spirit Echoes and Ancestral Spirits, huh? So it's like super greedy. Like, just ultra greed. I think that's cool, but I'm very worried that, it sounds to me like it's maybe a little too greedy already. Like, I bet you have a lot of awkward hands where you just don't have cards that can do anything because you're waiting to find your things to bounce with, things to use Ancestral Spirit and Spirit Echo on. Corpse Razors too. Oh my god. Stern Calamos Volcano, Fire Elemental, Thing from Below, and Calamos Primal Lord. It's interesting. I mean, it looks like you started out with an elemental package. Right, you've got like the big elemental pieces. But it feels like maybe only Earth Elemental's really good with Corpse Razor and Ancestral Spirit and maybe even Spirit Echo. I guess Spirit Echo is pretty good with everything. But it feels to me like, I mean, granted, I have not played the deck, of course, so take this as you will. I don't know, but it feels to me like you have too many things focused on high rolling into these kind of big combos with Ancestral Spirits and stuff and Corpse Razors, and not enough like actual just playable proactive kinds of cards. So I'm a little worried that you just have a ton of dead hands and die before you get to do anything with them. I guess you do have Tar Creepers and Spring Guardians for some defensive plays and Genyus and stuff. So maybe that's enough. Maybe so. But I would think you might need a big Death Rattle or something to really leverage, to really take advantage of the Ancestral Spirits. Like a Cairn or a Sylvanas back in the day, that kind of stuff. Maybe the Earth Elemental's enough, though. I'm curious what you think, though.
Your magic shall not save.
Yeah, that's actually alright in the scheme of things. Wow. It's not bad at all. We have more than enough life to win this game. This is a 12, and he has 12 on board. But he has to trade his entire board in. So I'm okay with that. And then that leaves us with 9 plus 5 available next turn. Okay, okay. That's an easy lethal. Yay! Easy win! Can't craft White Eyes. Well, yeah, White Eyes would be a great example, yeah. That would be a good example. I mean, if you can't craft him, definitely don't try to go out of your way to get him just for this. I mean, sounds like you're getting by, but that's the kind of card I'm talking about, yeah. That would be the ideal combo. Kel'Thuzeth and Aggro Druid. Wow, I don't know if I can abide that. There's a lot of good 2-drops available for Aggro Druid, right? You got your Mark of Yashiraj. You got your little Scarab dudes. Druid of the Swarm. Hey, Robin Axelson, how's it going? Man, I'm getting sleepy, guys. I don't know why. I think I slept enough. Maybe not. Horo, 1397. Instead of Mark of Yashiraj and Power of the Wild, yeah, Power of the Wild too. Yeah, a lot of good 2-drops in Aggro Druid. I feel like it'd be hard to make Kel'Thuzeth fit. And one of your best cards, Living Mana, doesn't benefit from Kel'Thuzeth too. It's a spell. Oh, that seems iffy to me. Ugh. Maybe we should have just coined the Kelly. I don't know. I like the idea of keeping the coin because we have some big stuff that it's always nice to coin into, but in hindsight, if the next thing we draw is a valuable minion, I'm going to be sad. If it's like a Corpse Taker. Yeah, Bone Mare's okay. Now I can coin into a Bone Mare, so that's probably even better. Galaka Crawler? That's not a pirate! Yeah, this is fine. Would rather play the Fledgling, but it dies to the trade too easily there. Savich has a video where he plays some kind of meme shaman, lots of wide eyes, ways to bring them back. Yeah. That's kind of what we were getting at. Is possible. Alright, buddy, you better have it. This fledgling's going to town. Do you have it? Do you have the wrath? Do you have a swipe? Even swipe feels real bad. Yeah, swipe feels terrible there. You float a mana. That's like the worst. Oh my god. Skelemancer in a coin Bone Mare into Bone Mare. That is brutal. Does he run silences? Maybe. The thing we actually need to play around is mind control tech. He probably runs a Spellbreaker too, but there's a lot of good Spellbreaker targets in my deck, so let's just make him have that too. It's only 10 cards in. Spellbreaker incoming? Nope. Wow. Tough, man. Real tough. Oh, we hit the Spellbreaker. I don't think Spellbreaker is better for me than this. Maybe I should have split those now that I think about it. I kind of just went greedy because he didn't have the Spellbreaker, but there is always the top deck, right? Like, if he top deck Spellbreaker, I would have been much better off splitting the stats here. Buffing this one. He went for armor off Goon. That's always the worst feeling in the world. Is it even enough? We have 14. No, it's not enough. Jeez. That that felt real good. Not gonna lie. Just hammering a Jade Druid that hard felt amazing. Can we get a Galactic Crawler for Galactic Crawlers? I kind of think that would be a great tech card knockout, man. I have a video that I want to make about like tech cards I'd like to see, and an anti-crab tech card is on my list. Like, I think it'd be awesome. You know, kill a crab and get +1/+1 or whatever. Maybe it's like a 3-mana card. Maybe it's like a 3-mana 3/3. Who knows, right? I don't know the actual build of the card, but just something to counter crabs. Maybe that's too far, maybe that's too meta. Attacking the tech, but I personally would like to see it.
Happy Hallows End, champion.
Champion. I like how it glows. Since I don't have a 1-drop, Coin Kelly feels pretty obvious. I like the pumpkins, guys. I wish they glowed green for longer. They don't last that long. Okay. It's actually just fine. Didn't have much to do anyway. This on 3 looks good, and we know that this is not a big priest. It's a Raza priest. Still kind of scary, because if he gets to combo, we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, let's force this dude to... Oh, no, he can kill this now. Shoot. I was going to say, let's force this dude to have Holy Smite on the Fledgling, but playing 2 minions means that doesn't work. Robin Axelson says, also swapped over to Twitch just for you. You're awesome, man. Actually, my favorite streamer. Thanks, Robin, dude. I appreciate the move and the kind words. Both are indeed a kindness. So thank you, man. Wow, he just lost a ton of value off that Cleric and Elemental. Like, he just got nothing out of those. And both are so important in this game. Wow, I'm very happy about those results. Not as happy about the Shadow Word Pain, I guess, but... Oh, great draw. I'm sad it's a 5-5 a little bit, just because it's 4-4 so good against Priest, but... How far is 20 kilometers? Like 15 miles? It will actually be 12.4 miles, I guess? Yeah, 12.4 miles. I know that because a 5K is 3.1, and 3.1 times 4 is 12.4. I know that because my dad is a runner. Papa Regis, I'm sure, is probably in chat. Papa Regis is a runner, so if it's in increments of 5K, I'm very good at doing the math. Anything beyond that's a little harder, but in particular those 5K increments are very, very easy for me.
Winter is here.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take this trade. Papa Regis charming in 5, 4. What does your dad think about your streams? My parents like it. They like watching me stream, I think. I don't think they totally get Hearthstone still or care about Hearthstone much, but I know they enjoy chat and chat's reactions and chat's comments and stuff. And funny cheers and things. But yeah, they're pretty chill about streaming. Wow. Annoying. Gross.
The light dims, but we fight.
A 4-4 against Priest. That's great.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
I do need some lifesteal soon, though. Like, oh my god, an 11-11. That's just a Shadow Word Death target if I've ever seen one. This is probably a Spikered Steed trade turn. We don't want to play too hard into Anduin. Well, actually, I guess Lich King wouldn't be playing too hard into Anduin. It would be playing into Death a little bit. And really would be pretty good against Anduin, because Anduin would only kill the Lich King. Nothing else. So we'd still get to hit for 5. Kill me, dude. Come on. Be a bro. Now, let's just go ahead and take this Lich King turn. Let's make him happy. He's only got 5 cards in hand. He's only drawn through 13. There's a good chance this just lives. Death Coil. I don't know. I think I prefer a value-oriented card. Well, it might be okay. Just the raw damage is sort of valuable. Did he top deck Lich King or Anduin, really? No, but there's the Death. So he had the Death, that's fine. Kind of what we expected. Just Death Coil trade that, maybe? No, we don't actually need to kill it, maybe, at all. Could just trade, I guess, after the Spike Ridged. I don't know, we have some awkward turns here. I'm a little worried about my health total, because soon he's just going to have combo, and we're not at 30, and even if we're at 30, that might not be enough. Depends on what he gets, I guess. Did he go for the 10 mana Kazakus potion here, like Polymorph All? Because he might use it now if he did. It would be a little early, I think, but... We need to hit some of our big, heavy-hitting stuff, like Bone Mirrors. But we're not going to. We have a lot of bad draws. We're in a bit of a weird kind of in-between spot right now where we don't have a ton of value on board. He's done a good job clearing sort of our mid-game boards. It's actually a good draw just because it punishes AoE. Other than the Kazakus potion. He might just Kazakus potion this, but we only played 1 minion, so... Hey, Slide Most, dude, how's it going? I think you have some of the best viewers on Twitch. Oh, definitely. Yeah, 100%, they're amazing. Oh, there's Papa Regis chiming in with a golden Regis emote. I see it now. Doesn't Tarim hard counter your Grime Street? No, not always. But the great thing about cards is you get to choose when to play them, right? Like, we don't have to play Tarim if we don't need to. We can play him when he's good, and we can hold him when he's not. He's just so flexible as a card in general that he's generally worth it. There's the Kazakus potion for 10 we were thinking about, yeah. So the flexibility is absolutely worth the potential downsides of a trade or whatever. I think we still have to clear the board a little bit here. Just respect some of these things a little bit. This is a deadly minion against Priest without a silence. That also busts up his combo a lot. Like, silence and Circle of Healing are gone. So a lot of his cheap activators are dead. So if we can get up to 30 via our lifesteal guys, we're going to have a chance to win this game. We still need to hurry. Like, we need to apply pressure. So he's constantly thinking about our board and less about finding his combo pieces. Papa Bless for Papa Regis. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we have an incredible Twitch stream community. Everybody here is so chill. And frankly, if somebody wasn't chill, I guess we'd just get rid of them, right? Like, I think I just ban them. Not somebody who wants to, like, ban people just for anything, for, like, criticisms or whatever. I don't care about that. It's definitely fine to criticize and find good plays and everything, but if somebody's just, like, a total idiot, I'm happy to boot them. We don't have any good plays today. So he still has a Dragonfire Potion. That's one thing to consider playing around. I think this is enough on board. Our hand is... We really need to find like a Bone Mare, a Grime Street, a Corpse Taker, a Tyrion, like something good. He's kind of... I think he's waiting on the Anduin. I think he has Anduin already. He's waiting until he either sees Raza or until I play a big board of 5+ minions. But I'm going to tell him now that's never going to happen. He's never going to see me play that many 5+ attack minions. I just don't have that many, first off. We have a Grime Street, 2 Bone Mares, and a Tyrion, and that's it. Everything else is 4 or less. I'd like to see something like Stonehill soon, just to give me options, give me cards. Play a 2/5. Ever considered doing some coaching? I would do it if I had more time. I think that would be really fun if I had more time. Unfortunately, time is not something that's a luxury currently. This definitely plays into Dragonfire Potion, undoubtedly. I think we just hold. This is enough to win the game. Not next turn necessarily, although it might be with Sunkeeper. We'll see. I just want him to commit to the Anduin when he knows it's not very good. He's going to feel sad about it. If he plays Raza here, we probably have lethal. 9 + 6 is 15, yeah. Let's see, also healing potions. Don't let Regis see my grade card. Oh no! Papa Regis is not going to be happy about them bad grades. What happened, Erheim, dude? Oh, Lyra, okay. Greater healing potion to kick it off? No, Spirit Lash, that's pretty good too. Denies me any lethal opportunities soon. Not the strongest Lyra turn though, is it? There's our lifesteal, baby. There she is. That's what we needed. Man, I hope I didn't... No, I didn't have any lethal opportunities, but... Alright, if we can get up to 30 off this dude, I'm gonna be real happy. This is probably his Dragonfire turn, though. We still can't kill this off the Dragonfire, though. Mass Dispel off the Lyra. Are you kidding me? The one card off Lyra that mattered. Now he Dragonfires to clear. Oh my god. No other Lyra card is relevant, I don't think. Unbelievable. Unreal. Alright, without... Oh, that was a gifted Dragonfire Potion. Oh, crap. That means the other one's still in deck, likely. Unless he's drawn it in the last 2 turns. These could be the only Dragonfire Potions. I'm gonna be real sad if he hits another Dragonfire Potion here. It's like a 2 out of 10 draw. Because he played Shadow Visions around a few turns ago, like 2 or 3 turns ago. So I think he's only had a couple turns to draw. What is this gonna be? Greater Healing Potion? 7 plus 9 is 16. We still almost have enough. That's interesting. I don't see what's interesting, but I'm curious. Hope I didn't miss lethal. Could have sent another 9. No, we didn't. Okay. So Anduin comes down here and he kills the 2 guys. But without Velen, I don't know if he can win the game. He just doesn't have enough damage left. Because we healed to 30. It's possible, but it's hard. Without Raza or Anduin loaded up yet. I mean, he only has 11 total cards. So it's just not that much damage off Anduin at the end of the day. And he has to live through this turn. Which we have theoretically a lot of damage. 8 plus 6 is 14. If this hits Wind Fury, we're like 1 or 2 off. Hey Regis, which do you think is better in Wild? Archbishop Himmet or Thief Rogue? I really don't know, Perfect. Man, that's did that just give me lethal? With Wind Fury, definitely. But I think anyway. He just conceded, or no, not yet. Cool, well played. Fun game, that was a fun game. That was a sort of a resource management game. Like just biding your time, not playing into removal, forcing him to constantly think about his health total and make inefficient plays. That was really fun. Cool game. Is there a way to change the size of the secrets when they show up in Hearthstone Deck Tracker? Because it's kind of annoying how big they are, even if you downscale the deck list. You mean like the secrets that show up here? I don't know how to do that, if there's a way. There might be a way, but I don't know it. God, this is my favorite deck to play. In Frozen Throne, unquestionably. I love playing this deck every time. He actually got Wind Fury. The one time it didn't matter. I know, right? It did actually give me lethal, though, right? I think we were going to be a couple points off without the Wind Fury, weren't we? We had 8 plus 9 was 17. I don't know what he was at. I don't know what his L total was. Maybe we had it anyway. Do you have Viking heritage, Regis? I don't know, maybe. Sure, let's say yes, because that sounds awesome. Do I look like a Viking? Is that why? Yeah, I don't think we had lethal without the Wind Fury. From what I remember of the game, at least. Maybe, though. Maybe. Late season top 1,000 push. Yeah, maybe. That would be fun. I don't know if I'll have any time to play tonight, though. So it'd be hard. I'll be not playing tomorrow morning, too, but I plan on doing kind of a goofy stream tomorrow morning. Because it's Halloween. So I don't think I'll have time to actually try hard tomorrow. It's a pretty good turn here. I think we're just perpetually behind this game. It's going to be really hard to stabilize. We're throwing a Vicious Fledgling to the Wolves, hoping it eats a couple minions. We could have done this, but this is so good against Bone Mares and stuff later. I'd rather just hope that this absorbs a few hits, kind of sacrifice it. Fortunately, he has another backstab. Oh my god, he got every early game tempo card. This is such a stronger opener than the Kel'Thuzad Shadow Step stuff. Like, this is way scarier than that. Way, way scarier. So trade, and then the next trade might be awkward. He probably weapons and sends in the SI here, which heals me to full, and leaves him with only a couple pirates on board, which we can hopefully Rallying Blade and Hero Power through just fine. We still have plenty of chances to stabilize. That's a really slow play. I like that a lot. He's gonna Cold Blood that? Oh, Shadow Step it. Interesting. Just to trade in the patches and keep an extra 3/3 on board. I don't know if that's worth the Shadow Step or not. You didn't really gain that many in stats, and you kind of used a great asset there. I'm not totally sure I like that play. I gotta think about that some. Because, like, you would have had a 2-1 anyway, right? So you kind of gained 1 attack and 2 health. But you gave up a Shadow Step. I don't know. Is this still the Title T Club, or have we got another name yet? I have never signed off on any given name, for the record. But I think I like the idea of, like, the Bronze Beards a little better than some of the more memey names that we've discovered so far. Not, again, what I wanted to hit with that, but we have to play something here, and Sunkeeper does not work for me, so that's where we're at. Do we want to trade into the Dark Reaper? I don't think so. The weapon can stay up for a while. Hey, Sacred Ace. I'm doing well, man. How are you doing this morning? Been a pretty great stream today so far. That's a really good card. Really fun stream today. A lot of viewers this morning. We're at 100 viewers currently on Twitch, 100 on YouTube. We've had 4 or 5 new subscribers, I think, this morning. 1,750 bits this morning, which is awesome. So a lot of cool stuff today. I guess we kind of have to Sunkeeper here. It's really not even good, though. Do we just maybe go wide with the Fireflies instead? He's going to Bone Mirror the Cairn. Yeah, let's Sunkeeper after the Bone Mirror. These things sort of actually trade into the board fairly reasonably well. And we can just Tyrion next turn if we want instead. I'm hoping he just goes face and ignores these and we hit a crazy Sunkeeper. He's just going to go face, right? He has so much damage. Like, just go face. You don't need to trade into this stuff. Like I said, you don't need to trade into this stuff. like I said, dude. You don't need to trade into this stuff. So Tyrion instead, obviously, are way better here. Stonehill's a great draw, too. Kind of wasted a charge on the Rallying Blade, but never had a good opportunity, I don't think, to use it. Okay, trade. I don't know how he trades here, but does he Bone Mirror here? Probably Bone Mirror's the Cairn. I don't think he had a Bone Mirror last turn, though. So this would have to be the Bone Mirror. Does he have Vile Spine? Just Cold Blood on this to trade? That's pretty good. Maybe Cold Blood the Cairn to keep more attack value out. Looks like that's Cold Blood on Cairn. What is this, though? Vile Spine, maybe? This is probably just the Vile Spine. He's gonna... Oh, he is gonna trade. I don't know now. But Stonehill lines up pretty nicely against the board. We can hit the Cairn. And maybe... Let's see what taunt we get. If we get something for 6 mana that looks good, we'll probably have to play it here instead of the Grime Street. Sunkeeper is not one of those things. Does Wicker Flame Hero Power look better? Or do we want to get greedy and play for the giant Sogoth? No, Sogoth is terrible against Rogue because of Vile Spine. It's definitely not that. Wicker Flame for heal is interesting. It's a small Wicker Flame, though. I think we just Wicker Flame. I could hit like the 4-2 and still Sunkeeper. No, there's too many little guys out. We gotta kill this first. So let's hit this. We're at 10 health. Presumably these trade in. He has 2 damage left. Bone Mirror gives him an extra 4. I think we're okay to play the Grime Street. And hit the bigger Wicker Flame next turn. This is a slightly greedier play that might punish me. But even Vile Spine doesn't kill me, right? Even if he combos a Vile Spine. 6, 8, 7. I don't think so, so... Maybe if we hit a big Wicker Flame, we're better off. This is a little greedier, of course. He probably wants to kill this, though. He's probably really scared of this. This is probably a pseudo-taunt. Don't be Tyrion or some garbage. Oh, Secret's fine. That's totally dandy. That's good that he's trading that way. We'll test the Secret here on the 1-1, probably, because this doesn't actually... Well, no, that does do something. We'll test the Secret on the Swashbuckler, of course. Wicker Flame looks good. Tarim looks solid. Is this... What is this? Is this a Vile Spine? What is he holding on to here? Like, what is advantage to keep in your hand? It's gotta be a Vilespine, but why hasn't he played it yet? So weird. Oh man, do we just Lich King instead? Let's test the secret, I guess. Double sack, that's fine. I think I just Sunkeeper here. Am I dead to Bone Mirror? He can't Bone Mirror and Vilespine, so no, Bone Mirror would be fine. We buff his stuff though with Sunkeeper. No, I guess we just Lich King. We're still not dead to Vilespine. I guess Vilespine Cold Blood we'd be dead to. No, you'd have to Cold Blood first. 4, 5, 6. We'd still be alive technically. Shadow Step on what, the 2-2?
Just wanted to remind all the viewers on YouTube that Twitch is where it's at.
That's true, Smash Potato, and I appreciate the... oh, it's Leroy, of course. He's holding on to Leroy. Oh my goodness. So we should just have a reverse lethal here with Sunkeeper. We have 5, 10, 13. We almost have it on board. He should certainly consider that. Cool. 10, 13. GG. Gotta attack in the right order here. No, actually we don't. Doesn't matter. Well played indeed, sir. Should we do the top deck one for... sure. Woo! Another good win, guys. I like this deck so much. So much goes into this. And Smash Potato, dude, thank you for the 300 bits. That's insane. You are right. You can hop over to Twitch and watch me here. There's a link below my face. It says, watch Regis on Twitch. My face is currently covered, it feels like. Yep, I think it is. Let's fix that. I thought it would do the noise for each cheer. Well, I think you have to cheer them in separate comments for that to work. Regis, what's your favorite card for its effect, like Heal a Zeal or Cthulhu? Mine is Elemental Destruction, letting you reset and reload in 1 turn.
Aha!
Boy, I don't know. That's a tough question. So many cards in Hearthstone to think about. I'm trying to think here. What card do I really think is cool and well balanced? I'm looking through a list of cards right now. Nothing's sticking out in my mind yet. Like, well, I do like Lyra a lot. I think Lyra's pretty cool. That's the first one that stuck out to me there. Lyra's pretty awesome. I think Fandrel's a pretty well balanced card. I like Fandrel a lot. Strong, but not like crazy overpowered, and has an interesting effect that interacts really neatly with the class, right? I think Wild Pyromancer's a good card. Really interesting card. Hard to use, kind of, and can be really overpowered in certain scenarios, but most of the time feels balanced. I like Thrall Deathseer. It's pretty cool. Evolve is a bit of a problematic effect in some ways, but it feels okay when it's bundled into a Death Knight to me. And I like how he's lower cost as a Death Knight. Most of the Death Knights are higher cost than Thrall, which is neat. I think he kind of stands out that way. Okay, let's preserve this Divine Shield. So I don't know. I guess that would be my list to start. We're gonna get Coin SI'd instead. That's fine, I want the Divine Shield to survive. Oh no, Edwin. Oh, well, hello. Do we just go ahead and kill that? I kind of think we might. Yeah, let's just kill it while we have this Divine Shield we know is good. That's not bad. We don't have a good turn 4, unfortunately, but we have the board. And that's worth quite a bit. Oh, I like Rexar a lot, too. Rexar might just have to be my favorite. Rexar's so much fun. 4-drop? Sure. That's sort of a 4-drop. No need to test the secret just yet. It could be anything. Who cares? It's probably eye for an eye. It's a random secret, right? So, well, he picked it, but Balinar, what a jerk. Noble Sack instead. Okay. I like that heal. Regis, is the Eloise Rogue deck still good? I don't... Like, the Miracle Rogue? Like the old Eloise Miracle Rogue from Unguro? That's the only one I know that would be an Eloise deck. I don't know. I mean, you can still play Miracle Rogue, but it has changed in the Frozen Throne era. So I would be a little careful. For sure. Is this just already a Sunkeeper turn? Like, oh, never mind. It's a Spikered Steed turn. That's definitely the best draw on the deck. So how does he deal with this? They don't typically run Silence in Rogue. He definitely doesn't run Kel'Atheth because we've seen Shiv and Eviscerate. So this is a Miracle Rogue. Like, we're about to find out if the Eloise Miracle Rogue is any good, I guess. A lot of weird useless effects so far. I guess he could run a Sap, but that seems unlikely to me. Is he playing Miracle or the Tempo without Kel'Atheth? I think it's Miracle based on the fact that we've seen 2 Shivs. I don't think, in a hallucination, I don't think the Tempo version runs this many spells. Seems like Miracle to me. I don't know a Miracle list well enough to say for sure. What's up, Regis? You see that World Series game last night? No, I don't watch baseball at all. Despite living in a major baseball town that's fanatical about their baseball team, I just don't care. I'm a basketball guy. I'm more interested in the NBA by far. And college basketball is about to start soon too, so I'm interested in that. Wow, a 7-mana sprint. That feels bad, dude. Real bad. I don't think this is ever going to live. Because I am assuming he has Vilespine Slayers in that deck, and he has a bajillion cards. But it's still just good to apply more pressure, force him to remove, and, of course, get a Death Knight card as well. All quite valuable. Vanish, I guess, is a risk. He might actually run Vanish. Prep Vanish, that kind of thing. Could be pretty good. With Arcane Giants. But we have an answer to Arcane Giants. So I think we're okay. And if he vanishes, we're probably just going to Army of the Dead. This is very likely to... Did I just, like, call the exact turn? Or am I seeing things? I'm imagining this. I think I just called the entire turn. We might actually go ahead and Sunkeeper this turn. Just, Hero Power... Silverhand Recruit, Sunkeeper. We get a ton of stats out. We kill one of his giants, basically. And the fact that he's playing his giants before... Oh, never mind. Aldor Peacekeeper is even better. Even more frustrating for him to deal with this than... Maybe we could Army of the Dead still. I don't know. We do actually have a lot of minions more than anything else. We have 1 spell, 1 weapon. Yeah, Army of the Dead's really good. But we have a good reload anyway. Maybe we should just try this and then go from there. You have a lot of ways to negate giants, thankfully. Even if you Valeria's this turn, we have a good way to kill the giant. Just load the board. Well, we won't load it. We'll play Lich King and Hero Power. And then Army of the Dead's always a nice reload. If he does somehow clear with another Vanish or whatever. Shadow Strike, that's fine. Backstab, trade is fine. Mecha, dude, thank you for the 100 bits. Mecha, I know anytime anything cool happens, I can always count on you to cheer, man. Every time, I love it. It's so cool to me that you're always ready to cheer. How did we get down to 17 health? I guess face tanking the, let's just do this. It's very likely to be big dudes. Or multiple dudes, at least. I don't think we're going to die either, so we have some time. We should get at least 3 minions out of this, no matter what, right? I think only Spiker's Seed and Rowling Blade are the fails. And a vast majority of the time we get 4 or 5 minions. And we got a Tyrion, so I would consider that a successful result. Let's, that's 5 minions we have. Let's just hero power. I think that's a fairly good turn. Second Vanish is annoying, definitely, because he gets a free giant out of it, and it's an 8/8 this time. But then we just drew a ton of cards, right? Then we just drew like 5 cards, is what our Army of the Dead did. And we can still just reload with giant stone hills. Like, we just always keep reloading. There's the second Vanish. We might actually Sunkeeper again this time, because we have a lot of cheap dudes to play. And that's the second Vanish, so we're done with Vanishes. We're free to go super heavy in ham this time. Okay. Still not out of the woods yet, I don't think, but we're in a fine spot. Prep into sprint. Okay, he's close to fatigue. We have 9, 12, plus 3 is a lot of damage, 15. There's the Vile Spine. It's fine. We know there are a couple of those incoming. He's double Evist. He can't have that much face damage available. I think we probably just double Stonehill. Unless we hit a... Where are our lifesteal guys? Another Arcane Giant. Okay. Trade into the 3/3s. Actually, do we ever win here? 9. We need 8 damage. No, we don't have that. Infested Tauren is a nice cheap taunt we can play. That seems good. We can play the other Stonehill and Infested Tauren that way. Another Tarim, just play around any sort of shenanigans, I suppose. It's fine. Alright, now I don't know what he has left that wins him the game. He has a Valera. Can trade into one of these things, but we'll just kill the other one eventually. He has 1 Vile Spine left. Another SI. Mimic Pod, his final card. I wonder what that is. That's interesting. So it looks like Vile Spine's gonna have to come down here. He can't play Auctioneers. What is this gonna be? Valera. He's coining out Valera. But what does he have left to actually use with Valera is the question. Trade here. Trade here. Yeah. Okay, we can't quite kill him. Do we need the Sunkeeper yet? No. Let's just, let's play a lifesteal dude just in case it somehow matters, right? We don't think it will, but it could. It could matter. And I'm just going to play ultimately safe here, right? As safe as possible. I kind of wish I had a taunt that was playable. Maybe we just double Fledgling to give ourselves a crazy opportunity to kill him. So what does he have left? No giants. Double how's he have another Vile Spine? Oh, that was gifted. I don't know what that was gifted from, but it's pretty crazy. Sure. Does he have Shadow Steps in the stack? I don't really know. Maybe we should just be safe and clear the board, because there's absolutely 0 chance for him to win if I do that. Yeah, let's just be safe and clear the board. Why risk it? Both giants are gone. All the Vile Spines are gone. He has a Mimic Pod, a Shadow Strike, and an SI7 agent. Based on his list. A Light in the Darkness. Well, that's horrifying. What could that possibly be? Second Light in the Darkness. Mimic Pod, or excuse me, SI7 Agent Face. What? How is that your win condition? That's terrifying. Why do you have that? Is there any reason to... Yeah, okay. Cool. It's really scary how he goes face, though. Like, that makes you think. You start to doubt yourself, right? Like, what is he going face for? Alright, guys. One quick game in Wild. That'll end the stream. Sorry I lost out on chat here a little bit, guys. I got really into that game. It was a fun win. We're back in top 1500. That's where we started the legend climb. The Hand of Pally's didn't work, by the way. We won quite a few games there. Regis, there's a class action lawsuit in the works for Blizzard for making broken cards like Ultimate Infestation. Those cards rip off anyone trying to pay real money to build legit decks. Do you want info on the lawsuit? No. I really don't understand the lawsuit in that scenario, I gotta be honest. You're gonna have to explain to me why that enables anyone to some sort of rights. I don't know if you're joking or not, if you're serious. Either way, I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it, but... He was supposed to hold his Giant Steel Shadow Rogue phase. Yeah, I know he was supposed to, but he didn't have the opportunity to. He had to play stats on board because he was so far behind. Like, he just had to commit to some stats. Thanks to the Hans spam their slide most. I wonder how many people think that's real and like Google Hans. They're like, wait a minute, that's not real at all. I wonder what happens if you Google Hans Rubenfeld. I've never tried that. Hans Rubenfeld. What shows up? Brooklyn Judge. Nothing. Just a bunch of random stuff. Apparently some sort of court case. Long time ago. I thought I played Shaku, honestly. What on earth? Didn't I play a... what just happened? Where did this come from? I thought I played Shaku. I wanted to play Shaku. How did I play that? It doesn't really matter, but... Win rate equals number of legendaries minus 34. Yeah, that's about right. No, we've won a couple games of this deck, actually. Surprisingly. I don't know how we did it, but we have. How dare you deny my Shaku value. Shame on you. This is the only way I get Rogue ranked wins, so it's going to take me a long time to get there, but eventually we will get to 500 on the back of the 35 Legendary Rogue. Secrets are annoying. Breath of Cinder Ghosted is really annoying in either scenario, honestly. Nexus Champion Sarad. Mirror Entity is a major problem, so either way. Wrecked! Beautiful plays. Our health total is far too low, though. We're going to lose this game. We can Thorison maybe do something. I don't know. We're 12 health is the problem. Maybe less than that. 11 health. Oh my god. Revenge! No! Revenge! The brutal revenge. 9 health. Sylvanas instead. Sylvanas Mirror Entity is great. Doesn't actually matter if it's Mirror Entity or not. We lose anyway. If it is. Like, if it's Mirror Entity, we just straight up lose. Frozen Clone. Okay, I can live with that. Do we have any way to win this game, though? We can't kill our own Sylvanas. We need whatever he plays to die to Thorison. Okay, sure. That dies to Thorison. We need to hit, like, heals off Sarad. Or just play Boom and pray to God that, that we can win the game somehow. Ooh! Hello! That'll do it! Is he activated? Yeah, okay. Woo! Reno, my boy, I forgot how great you were. I love you, Reno. Is Divine Favor good for aggro decks? Yeah, definitely. 100% great. I mean, it's got to be hyper aggro, right? Like, you need a lot of fast cards to make that sensible, but if you can, it's insanely good. Good attack, Reno. Kill one of them whelps, man. You got this. That'd be funny if this buffed the shares and seed. It just buffs it. We're gonna be rich. Yeah, I love that, Reno. Evian Watcher, wow. Okay, so he's trading here, that's fine. That means... yeah. You can play a pretty big board of stuff here and hit the... oh my god, he's fully trading. Wow, I love this guy. Thank you, dude. Oh, Shifter's Heiress is fantastic to proc the secret here. Okay, never mind. Sucks. Shifter's Heiress is terrible. Let's just Sylvanas and Morose. And the reason for that is to set up this anti-magic shell with Morose, right? Did I activate shares? And no. That's sad. Shoot. Maybe should have tried that. I didn't think about that. Sylvanas creates a lot of friction here, though. Was that dude just run? He's just running on Ixtia. That's a baller move. This is clearly just kind of a thrown together deck. He's not even really an aggro deck at all now that we look at the list. I kind of thought he was like a hyper aggro deck, but he's like a secret value deck instead. Well, that doesn't work very well for my magic shell plan, sir. How dare you? Wow, go ahead and doing it for me. I could have just waited a turn. I was content to wait a turn. That makes anti-magic shell look a lot better again. Ooh, it's 4. That's 8. And this is 10. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not magic shelling again, but that's okay. This is actually active too. That doesn't usually happen in this list. Wow! That's a good combo. Not really though, because of the mana stuff. Probably it's hard to use, but what? Since when is there an overlay on Twitch that allows you to scroll over and see the card descriptions? That's freaking awesome. On this stream, it's since about 3 or 4 days ago, maybe a week ago. I don't know. I installed it recently though, and it is pretty awesome. I agree. Well, that sucks. What a jerk. I'm not happy about that at all, man. Look at that easy 6/6 Edwin. Crazy. You know, you only gotta play one card to get a 6/6 Edwin. Hey everyone, did I make the stream? Just barely waving. It's gonna end as soon as this game is over. I'm actually overtime. I'm late. Gonna be in trouble. Cobalt Scalebane, okay. Surely we're gonna outvalue this guy late game. I mean, we have a bajillion legendaries. Oh, that's pretty lucky to attack. Ugh, hit one of these. There we go. That's what we needed. That's it, baby. Okay, Elise. Yeah, hey Elise, what's up? We don't know what this is as far as spells are concerned, so I don't really want to play spells. Let's just play Elise and Gaslow. Call it a day.
This jungle hides many sweets.
Surely we outvalue this guy. How does he outvalue a deck full of legendaries? It seems impossible. Although a lot of these don't do much, like, by themselves. Arphis adds a card. Barnes could be good with, like, Rag or Kel'Thuzad. We need to hit Rag or Kel'Thuzad soon, actually. Those are sort of the heavy hitters we have in the deck. I mean, we have a lot of stats on board, too. That's another upside. He has to take a trade here, right? I guess that's not the trade I would have taken, to be honest. If I'm being frank. Do we test the... yeah, let's go ahead and test the... Well, it doesn't really matter, though. Well, we're going to test it anyway, but... ETC, dude, chill. I need to see what happens to the board. Oh, wow, it worked. Okay. Faith? No, barrier. Okay, cool. Well, we're in a great spot now, needless to say. He can't even ping off this boom, which sucks for him. Clearly there's blizzards and stuff, but he's a Reno deck, so he should only have one blizzard and his Flame Strike's gone. Can't, that didn't work. Yeah, we both got Murlocs, dude. Might have 23 damage. Scarlet Crusader in there. Yeah, this is a budget Reno deck. It's respect. Building a cool deck with what he has. I like it. Alright, I mean, no, let's meme it. It's more fun this way. Let's meme it up. It's more fun this way. Oh, that one actually went through. You guys should give me some thanks for memeing it up for you. That was just for you. Just for you guys. The Curator. That's pretty cool. We have 17 cards left in deck. How? This game has taken 100 years. Oh, no, we can't kill Boom! Oh, that's a good trade, though. That worked out for him. That should just be lethal, right? I think it's just lethal. Oh, no, it's not, of course, because of Mogor, because I'm an idiot. Oh. Mecha Sushi, thanks, dude, of course. Oh my god, there we go. That's what we wanted. Yeah. I know we could get the guarantee here, but let's just do this for fun, right? Okay. Alright. Figure this one out, dude. Mogor the Ogre. It's always depressing when I resub, but Twitch decides not to announce it. I'm sorry, and Wilbur. People tell me that there's like a little checkbox you have to hit when you resub. And the little checkbox will, like, it'll say, like, you know, announce this to the stream or whatever. So maybe keep an eye out for that. But I'm not really sure myself. I don't resub to myself any, so I don't know. But anyway, and Wilbur, thanks for the resub, man. I do appreciate it, of course. Even if it didn't get announced, I still thank you and appreciate the resub. Do you know how many months it's been, Wilbur? I don't know, but it's been a lot, I think. Anyway, guys, I gotta run. I'm past time this morning. But thank you guys for the stream. Ton of viewers this morning. It's been great, as always, to have each and every one of you join me on this fun little journey through Hearthstone. We got a lot of ranks gained. Up to 1,400 again. I kind of want to make a push for like top 1,000 or top 500, but I don't know if I'll have time. And tomorrow's probably going to be more of a meme stream for Halloween. That rhymed. But guys, thanks for the 2,250 bits cheered this morning. 7 subscriptions or resubs today as well, so thank you everybody for the resubs too. Appreciate it, guys. 3 months for InWilbur, so thanks, InWilbur, man. I certainly appreciate it. And guys, I gotta run, but I'll be back tomorrow morning for some fun on Halloween, so be sure to come back tomorrow morning and have some fun alongside me. My hair will hopefully not be falling all over my face because I'm getting a haircut today too, a long overdue haircut, so my sides won't be quite so shaggy any longer. But guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.